You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, you're delusional. In an ocean of all this emotion now. Rest for sure, I'll be there when you're looking for something more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain to mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, get too strong when I battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief for my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my lip, it's a war zone. It's a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone. It's a war zone. Yeah, feel the impact. Yeah, break it open, leaving nothing fucking intact. Hey yo, you been hacked. You're safe, hard in, but I found it, homie, been cracked. But ain't nothing inside. Hey yo, we been back. Your band stacking, see you flexing with the thin stack. Hey bitch, you been whacked. I kill 'em all, feel a motherfucking impact. Yo, this a war zone, homie, say you ready and prepared. Take a minute, make them aware. Well, I be sneaking in the back, but it's what the clap, homie, life ain't fair. Caught me crawling through the mud with a vision, saw it clearly. Born a shepherd to these sheep, make them fear me, this a war zone. Trenched out, trap house, nothing ever given. Yeah, every day's a blessing, thank the Lord, oh how I'm living. See me riding with my top down, oh cops round, pedal pressing on the gas. I don't think I'll ever stop. It's a war zone, homies.
Ha ha ha! Now you can't get away from hearing my sexy voice. There's nothing you can do about it now. We almost had a technical hour, technical brainy moment, you know? That's what we gotta do sometimes, right? Here, we can turn this back down a little bit. Yep. So how's everybody doing? I got my good morning handsome mug. Hey, listen, sometimes you gotta be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, good morning, handsome, especially when nobody else is there to do it, so. That's how it goes down. Oh, I love coffee so much. Just let me live with my coffee. I could do that. Oh, I just got this coffee, I don't wanna stop. Okay, you guys don't need to hear me slurping, sorry, my bad. How's everybody doing? Let's see where, I saw a bunch of you talking up top. Let's go check it out here. We got Jeff Roberts with the first tag of the night. You might not be. Let's see. Oh, but somebody said Beaver, but they didn't tag. Oh, that's not true. Jackalope had the first tag of the night. Is that the actual time at Brainy Beaver? No, it was not. I'm going to tell you all a secret. Something's been messing up inside my studio. And when I set up a live stream, yes, live stream. I think I did it with a video too, but either way, I haven't been posting many of those. I have a video. I'm uploading it as soon as this stream is done because now I've got that whole self-certification thing, which I've never done yet now. So this will be the first time I've got to go in and tell it, yes, I have said this. No, I haven't said that. No nudity, you know, all that kind of check a bunch of boxes and tell them that I'm a good boy and advertisers can advertise on my video. So that's the only reason I haven't put it up yet, because I think they want you to do that when you first load it before the AI has a chance at it. You know, I'm doing this. And I'm a little later than normal, which, is, as you can tell. Bella charged with $5. Take my bacon money. You are always so kind, Bella. No, I have not finished to all the Americans out there, the American money meme, but it is in production, okay? But yes, I don't even know what I was saying. The ADHD is rife with me. What do we got here? We got Haywood. You change your name too much. I know who you are, though. What is it? What are your Chucky McNubbin? No. Yes, I think. So many names. Hayward, why would you put a J in that? Jabla. Go to hell. Why would you do that to a person? I'm gonna call you Haywood. We're stopping there. Haywood D. Beaver streaming late. Hey. Yeah, and I don't know where the hell Streamlabs is. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It made an appearance eventually. This is the latest rap. Is this the latest rap from McToon? That's funny. I'm sure I'm missing comments in here. Muted Beaver. Oh, that's when I was still having problems. We can't hear you. Okay, we fixed this. Take my bacon money. I tune in just for the Brainy Beaver Tech Hour. Hey. We have reduced the Tech Hour to the Tech 5 minutes. Okay? We're good. We're doing this. We got this, guys. And actually, believe it or not, I opened up my disc or my OBS, and all of the windows were in the right place. I didn't even have to move anything. It was like magic. It's never happened like that. Bella charged with another 2. Where's my members? Oh, that's a good point. I didn't turn it on. I was going to turn it on. I was thinking of turning it on for tonight, but that's a good point. I should just turn it on. But I could do that. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail. Pratt's being Pratt. He's in here somewhere. Let's see. That's Nathan. Oh, there's our boy. There he is. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love, eh? I guess we all got a face like that. I don't know. I'm sure I could find myself in a drunken state one day that looks just like that. What do we got going on here? Oh God, we've got our favorite Red Pill Warrior MGTOW representative. I am suddenly becoming a very loyal subscriber. In fact, why is my bell not rung? Thank you very much. I want to know when this man posts. I'm telling you, this man has been beaten down by the women, and he actually doesn't talk about women ever. I mean, sometimes he does in the comments. There's some vitriol down here, boy. But beyond that, he's actually one of the safest MGTOWs I've ever seen. That word alone probably just demonetized me. It's a weird world we live in. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, you're right, members. God, I've already gotten off track. So yeah, we have him. We have, I'll go look at that in 2 seconds. I was looking at some old Fight the Flat Earth and Brainy Beaver stuff, which was, oh no, this one is the Level Earth Observer. Oh no, this is funny. Okay. Oh, yes, you have no idea what he posted just minutes before, or even today. I don't know. He gets a lot of views, I'll be honest with you. Look at this guy go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. I haven't been posting enough videos. You guys, I can't even get this out of my channel some days now. He's getting 1,200 views. Good for him, I guess. Anyways, Level Earth Observer. I'm just gonna scroll along here and give you a little taste of the wonderful that we're gonna engage in here. So just so you know, Google has debunked itself. Okay, just everybody peer at this for a second, soak it up, enjoy it, enjoy this moment, and just imagine what kind of argument he's going to make here. And then we're just gonna move back out of that. We're gonna pull it back from that so you don't. I didn't even watch this. This just seemed awesome. He's like, it's like he's doing a bodybuilding presentation about Flat Earth. It's the greatest thing ever. I watched about 30 seconds and I was like, I want more. Look at this. Look at this. It is. He does it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my God. Holy. Oh, that's amazing. This should be like an infomercial for Flat Earth, I guess. Look at this guy. He's so happy. The dog's sitting here like, you gonna drop one of those chips you brought over, bro? It's like, no. The answer is no. Since I'm not eating them right now, I do that on my gaming stream. Listen, if you want to see me eat on stream, that's on my gaming channel. You can go to Brainy Beaver Games and you will watch me eat chips between rounds. That's what happens. Oh my goodness, Radical up early or late. I'm not sure which. Which one would you call it, Radical? Oi, Beaver. Yeah, memberships. But hey, look it. Mark Sargent did some interviews.
Because most people don't.
And he answered nothing again. Mark, I'm calling you. Not tonight. Not tonight. It's late, and I don't feel like talking to you even if you answered. But I am still going to phone you, gosh darn it, and I haven't emailed you. We should set something up. That's probably my fault. He'll probably be like, yeah, let's do it. I guess I should have emailed you 3 weeks ago. I blame ADHD. That's it. I'm going to use it. You know what? I'm going to get a crutch over here that's just called, it's going to be, if somebody knows how to carve out a wood, I want a crutch that literally says ADHD up the crutch. Like, that's going to be the body of the crutch, and I'm just going to spend the whole stream leaning on it if you guys don't mind, okay? I'm just being a dick. God, do you guys remember this guy? Do you remember Flat Earth Sage? And by the way, tell me, who am I competing against here, by the way, everybody? I'm curious. I'm curious as to who is live right now. Nobody. Rock-a-lot. I'm getting robbed by Rock-a-lot. Damn it. He's probably killing people. I want a Tarkov too, but let's not do that. Let's not talk about that. That's not what this is about. This is about this guy. I'm turning on my membership. So you know what? Why don't we start with what do we start with? Do we start with our MGTOW friend? Or do we start with Mark Sargent? This guy's got a small channel, but like, what has it got for... He doesn't put his subscriber numbers up, which I find kind of annoying. But, I mean, you can tell by his view numbers. Oh, man, I see this guy everywhere. This guy in the comments? Man, I see a lot of you people out there, by the way. If anybody recognizes, like, this guy is always around. Look at that. Sargent cannot explain much, can he? See, look at, see, even his comments. Doesn't answer shit. He doesn't present a great inverse square law of light demonstration. The light drop-off is so hard his torso... It's so hard his torso is practically in shade. Wait, which one are we talking about right now? My mind has moved on. Are we... Man, this guy just complains about his life all day long. I think he's homeless. Okay, Karma, what do you need? What do you want? I gave you let you out. You've been fed. You have water. Come say hi. Come here. Come on. Fine, then just give me that kind of look. Come here. Come now. Come here. Come here. Up. 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 Come on. Up. Oh my God. Come on. It's like, what do you want from me? What she's saying. Okay. Apparently she doesn't not want to be on stream. You don't want to be popular today? You don't want to be a popular puppy? She's giving me that look of like, why am I up here? Okay, you can go. But then go lay down because I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you, Kaiser Cube, for the $5 Americano dollars. Sorry for, you know, me just being me right now. My dog hates me. It really likes its mummy, who's not really right here right now, but we'll figure that out. Brainy Beaver, the bodybuilder flare. Oh! You watched it? See, look it. Listen, this is the shit I'm talking about right here. So here, listen, we've got up against my membership. Oh yeah, Jesus, Bella, I'm sorry. Bella's paying me money to remind me to turn on something that gets me money. You people are absolutely insane, and I love you to bits. Okay, so apparently Kaiser Cube has seen that video right here, this one. Mr. Bodybuilder. See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys are out there lurking while I'm doing my lurking, and it's hilarious because I see you in the comments. And it's always nice to see the Flat Earthers that don't turn off the comments, even when you're like, you're dumb, dude. Or they don't turn off your comments, like hide you. Like, I'm almost positive that Level Earth Observer, I'm not shown on his channel. And I don't think I'm shown, I've never really bothered to check because frankly, I don't give a shit. But I bet I don't show up on CC's channel. Maybe I do. If you guys ever see me in the comments, say hi. At least that way I know I'm seen. Because I say shit to them. It happens. Ooh, poopy language. Come on, YouTube. I can do this. I'm trying, okay? Okay, well, we're going to pick one. I'm going to turn on memberships while it's running. Let's start with... Oh, God, I really want to do this Level Earth Observer one. It's killing me. You guys have no idea. Oh, it's so good. I think I mean, I didn't... Honestly, I think he's... I just... It's so dumb. You know what? I'm gonna start with Furry Face here. Surf donated. We're gonna start with him right now, okay? My brain has gone target. This one right here. Surf donated $2 Americano, I believe. More doggo. The dog went late. That dog, honestly, like, it likes me in bursts. Otherwise, it's like, do you have treats? Are we? Surf, you're awesome, buddy. Okay. It's Sexy Beaver. It's a Sexy Beaver. Man, I've got... My new episode is going to be banging. I'm telling you, it's going to be out tomorrow. Oh, I hope they don't demonetize it. Please, YouTube, come on. I'm going to tell you it's super good. You won't do it, I promise. All right, let's turn the music off. This beautiful music, I know. You guys love it.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay, so we've got right here, we have Senior Flat Earth Sage, who has garnered an entire 66 subscribers. So apparently he is not resonating in the Flat Earth community, because what is funny about the Flat Earth community is their ability to gain subscribers. I think it's absolutely shocking. Like, you just pick one. Like, okay, so this guy's got 120 subscribers. If he keeps posting crap like this, he'll probably just gain subscribers. He doesn't have to be right. Apparently everybody thinks he's wrong. Look at that. But he will gain subscribers. Level Earth Observer has continuously outperformed me. Which annoys me. He's more consistent than I, so I guess I can't argue. When you go into these people's videos, they're just like machines. In fact, by the way, just so everybody knows, my video for tomorrow involves Level Earth Observer and his use of everything in his world is a goddamn crane. If he's not lifting something with a crane, he can't use it as an example because he only knows cranes. So he's just doing some Apollo 15 lunar liftoff research recently, and he had some qualms with how the lifting action of the ascent vehicle left the moon, and he suspects it's being lifted by a crane. Shocker, I know. He is insane, I swear to God. But anyways, we're gonna listen to this guy right here because he's only got 66 subscribers, 8 views. We've got to give him the love that he's not getting from his own community, because he's about flat Earth, but he's about flat Earth medicine. And apparently the flat Earthers don't care, because 66 subscribers. I've watched him for a year now not gain subscribers while all of the other ones do, and it's the craziest thing. It's almost like, I think in the flat Earth community, you don't almost have to try to not gain subscribers to actually do this good at not gaining subscribers. So by the way, everybody give a round of applause for Flat Earth Sage for being one of the most unsuccessful flat earthers on the internet. In fact, I think that could be a new competition in the range of DFOTY of its own. Like basically we could nominate, this is a good idea actually, I'm thinking about it now. We could nominate the flat earthers that put the most effort into their channels, the most time, and garner the least rewards from their efforts. And did I miss any super chats, just in case? No, I got Surf, thank you. I got Bella, thank you. I still haven't turned on memberships. I know, I'm getting there. Don't worry, I got it. But I have to get this video started. So right here, we have a little bit of Flat Earth Sage talking about herbs for health, #1. So this is a new series, apparently. So I am very excited, actually. I have my bell rung. I am ready for my series, okay? I've paid my webinar fees or whatever they are. And I'm ready to go, okay? So he is going to tell us about the wonders of red clover. Now, I watched a good portion of this, and I'm willing to bet you he didn't cover the side effects, some of which include feminine area bleeding and such. Moving forward, because I'm too close to the beginning of the video, and YouTube hates that. We can talk about the vajayjay bleeding in a little bit. And we really won't. We're just going to say that it exists, and that's it. In fact, I'm done. But it causes other problems too, and there's some hormonal things involving pregnancy, and you know, one of those examples of like maybe just telling people to take something because it's good for you might not actually be true depending on who you're telling to take it. So now that we know that Flat Earth Sage is definitely not a doctor, shocker again, we can just move forward from this. I'm going to put him in the back TV, and we are going to turn him on, and we're going to watch him for a second while I turn on the memberships, and then we can have a membership party, or whoever wants to can. By the way, my video tomorrow has some sweet membership shaming, okay? So if anybody wants to get accused of not contributing their $5, if you remember, and if anybody's watching that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'm not a complete dickhead, by the way. There's an inside joke going on here. So, but if you don't pay your $5, then what are you doing here? You should be working harder and making them dollar bills, y'all. Like in the words of Akon, and Lil Wayne, he was in there, I think. Anyways,
It's Flat Earth Sage here, and today I want to do a quick little video on a very important medicinal herb. Some of you might have heard of it already, called red clover.
I call it honeysuckle.
Luckily,
Does anybody call it honeysuckle? Okay, when you see this, you tell me if you called it honeysuckle. Because I was like, I wonder what a red clover is. And when he showed it, I went, that's honeysuckle.
Where I'm walking, there's a patch of it right over here, close by. Just out for a walk in the city right now. Good old downtown Fredericksburg.
Okay, buddy. Okay, we got this.
And if there's people out there that don't know where that is, it's probably for the best because this place sucks.
Oh yeah, he's. This guy's
We're almost
slow.
there, guys. Just have to cross the street real quick.
Okay, I can't handle this.
But luckily, where is it?
Start talking about medical.
Wrong section. But there's a lot. Luckily, red clover. There's a lot of it growing around. So.
Oh, he's already making me laugh. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, actually, we are here. All right, guys. This right here is red clover. Now, pick a few of these real quick. I'm right next to the road, but I don't really care if anyone is confused on what I'm doing. All right. So while I'm doing this, if you guys can hear me, there's a truck just passed by. But basically,
he's such a hobo. He's such a hobo, though. Like listen. He's generally. Man, I wonder if I could get him in for a debate or something. I'd be like, bring that beard. I want that beard to come with you. Oh my goodness. You know what? I was watching some of my videos from the winter, and I guess I was getting a little disheveled myself, wasn't I? I looked a little bit like him in some of the shots. It's not great. You know. I'm getting better.
These clovers too. Blow on it a little bit, really good. Tap it at the bottom, get out all the pests.
Listen, that reminds me, and this is not like me reminiscing on good times. I remember picking a whole bunch of wildflowers for Megan, and and it was the sweetest gesture ever until we realized that the flowers were like baked in aphids. Like, if they've got bugs in them, the tap is doing nothing. It's like you just crunch them when you chew on those things. Oh my goodness. Let me just double check everything. Oh yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Hit and cancel on that. Okay, sorry. That was me talking to myself. I should have been playing the video.
I'll talk about some of its medical attributes while I'm picking this right now.
Don't worry, I'm coming back to the chat in a second. I'm just doing something behind the scenes
Basically,
here.
when you forage, find the nicest looking flowers.
That was dirty. He just... No, okay. No, I won't go there.
So I guess the first thing I'll do is I'll show you guys how to identify it. Grab one of these. So, this is the leaf of the red clover. It's got a leather kind of feel to it, smooth at the edges, and it's got a little white arrow at the bottom. The flowers, you know, obviously, it's getting a little dark here, but obviously have like little purple pistil type flowers.
So I apparently hovered over the button and gulped a big gulp. It gave me a warning and said, prepare to deliver on the perks you have promised. And I hit okay. Now I'm going to warn everybody before they become a member. I am going to have merch. Right now, the discount on merch is basically useless because my Teespring has one shirt in it with only one design, and I don't think anybody wants it. And I don't want it either. I was going to buy one, but it didn't let me. I had to figure that out later. But listen, what I'm trying to say to you is I will get merch up. So it just be fully, there's some merch discounts in the perks, and I intend for those to actually matter right away. I've got a whole new thing going on where I'm being organized. It's happening. So. And please, nobody feel obligated to be a member in any way. Everybody is supporting me by being here and watching the stream and just being generally the awesome fans that you guys are. And even if you're here, you know, actually yelling profanities at me, I mean, the fact that you're watching, it means so much to me. Trying to find my button here for viewers.
Usually, as far as I'm aware of, there are no lookalikes to Red Clover. Take that one too. And there's a lot here too, so that's good.
You know what I just thought of? You're sitting here going, as far as I know, there's no lookalikes to Red Clover. I was just thinking of Into the Wilderness or whatever with what was the name of the guy? He went up into like Alaska and died up there because he ate the wrong freaking plant. Well, that's kind of surmising. I think they did, but still, I think it's a true thing, wasn't it? But oh my goodness, holy crap! I wasn't okay. Apparently, there's no alert for that, and I'm sorry. I have to pay attention, and I have to apparently turn on alert for that. So holy crap. Okay, so Jesus. By the way, it doesn't say that you get your name in the credit roll necessarily for the first one, but I'm probably still gonna add people to the credit roll. Okay, so oh my God, before they expire, did I already miss anybody? No, I didn't. Okay. So we have Jeff Roberts. Welcome to the Woodcutters. Thank you very much, sir. Here we get music in the background here, so we can all feel special. See, we all want to feel special for this. We have Surf, welcome to the Woodcutters as well. We have AJ Ravenwolf, welcome to the Woodcutters. GS Geology, welcome to the Woodcutters. You guys are all very kind to join the Woodcutters, and I hope the perks are enough for that level for you guys, and I've spent a lot of time stressing over that, and so if anybody has any real problems with the tiers, then you can definitely come talk to me. It is hard to get rid of them after. You have to wipe a tier right out and destroy all of the memberships. But I did try to be as fair as I could, trying to think of what a value to put on a tier versus what you get from it, because obviously I do have to deliver on the promises I'm making, and that's that. Now, I am starting to lose people because I'm not talking about that, but I'm going to turn on the viewer here, and we're going to move forward. So thank you for the members that joined. Bella donating more money. A hobo with his members turned on. Aw, that's so nice. Wait, does he have membership? No. Talking about me. Okay, AJ Ravel, GS Geology. I'm just making sure I got everybody here before we continue forward. Okay, so thank you very much. You guys were really quick at that. Oh, apparently I see Janie. Welcome to the Woodcutters, Janie. Thank you very much. You guys are crazy. Okay, so let's I'll keep acknowledging if people join, and thank you very much. And we're gonna keep I'll get the notification on though. I mean, that wasn't a problem before for me. I guess I never thought about Streamlabs. So we're going to let him talk a little longer, and then we're going to go over some of the side effects, because I have them on another page already. Thank you again, guys. Oh, my God. I was really surprised to see all those things shoot across the screen.
Not really that many. And now that I've briefly described it a little bit, let's talk about some of its medical benefits. So, medical benefits of this, and it's very important for people nowadays. One of the primary benefits of this is it helps.
Okay, well that worked.
One of its primary areas of focus is on the lungs.
Oh, I know what happens.
So people who have coughs.
Oh no, this should work.
Respiratory infections and stuff like that. Red Clover.
Was I just not paying enough attention? Did all of those flash? You guys tell me. Did all of those different memberships flash across the screen when they like? Well, see, here's one. I remember. Is this gonna pick this up? See, it's not. It's not. Marabino. Oh, hi, Marabino. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, look at it. See, it's not. Because you saw me test it. Like, watch, I'll show you. Watch. Test member. Well, that's, interesting. I guess we'll play with that later. But I'm paying attention, so thank you for joining, everybody who's joining. That's really great of you. And I guess I'll figure what's going on there, because that's boring right now, and we're not in tech hour anymore.
Here's a good one. Also, it helps facilitate bone health, which is another good one. No, that's not good. It's not a good one. Try to find some nice looking ones that aren't damaged.
Thought maybe he was coming up with. He was telling us all about how good it was for you, and all of a sudden he was telling us how terrible it was. I was just like, what just happened? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome. $2 Australian from Drawn Rap. Okay then, Brainy's a big poopy head, but I'll watch.
Guys, is
thanks, buddy.
Has like a surprisingly sweet kind of.
Did I add it to the alert box? Hey, wait. Radical, what do you mean? Did I add it to the alert box? Well, it's on inside Streamlabs, an alert box. What do you mean? Like, I've got the check mark here. Like, it's merch, leap, alert box. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me just try to change this one thing then here. Event ticker, viewer, pledge. I think that's this one here. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, oh, hold on. Properties. Okay, let's see what happens. I mean, it's gonna work. It's gonna work if I test it. Anyways, moving forward.
Surprisingly sweet kind of flavor to it.
Now I have to wait for some brave soul to step forward and try to become an actual member for to test it.
From other people who have.
Radical. See, this is a good way. It's like, guys, you need to sub because I can't. You need to join up because I can't.
Made into teas.
Oh my goodness.
They say it makes a pretty good tea, so we're gonna give that a shot. After
Mr.
I collect
Andrat.
mine.
Do you remember how bad the tech shows were? Do you guys remember a year ago? How many people are watching a year ago? God, it was terrible. You could watch any one of us. It would be like Fight the Flat Earth, me, Radical, any of us. Like, it would be like 1 hour of figuring out our audio and then an hour of streaming. Every single stream. It'd be like 1 hour of audio, 1 hour streaming. And the next thing you know, we were getting it down like 40 minutes of audio and an hour and 20 minutes of streaming next thing you know. And now we got it down to like, maybe 30 or 40 seconds at the beginning of an episode. We're doing pretty good. Soon we'll snuff that bit right in its sleep. Oh, that was a tournament. YouTube, no, I'm kidding. Come on, please stop. Don't do it. I actually managed to stay monetized last stream. I don't know how.
Let's see. There is
wow,
way too much for me to pick.
Okay, he's got the scraggliest. Look at this. Look at this. It was kind of frightening. Like, watch how scraggled his beard is. Like, get rid of that extra hair. What is that? Look it. I don't want to be critical. I'm not trying to criticize the man, but come on, like this thing, you just grab it with your fingers and you pluck that thing. That is absurd. Oh, dude. That's not good. It's not a good look.
Let's see. There is
what?
Way too much much for me to pick. Obviously.
You look like an old guy learning Zoom. Hey, that worked. Learning Zoom. Isn't that MC Toon? I'm just kidding. I like MC Toon. Isn't he the old guy that's learning Zoom? He's been using Zoom lately, hasn't he? I love you, MC.
And like for one cup of tea,
I remember I literally changed the title of one. I remember those days. It was fun. I literally changed the title of one of my streams, like check, mic check. Can you hear me, Vlad? Can you come in? Come in, Vlad. Come in. Like that was even just not even. That was in like the fall, wasn't it? Oh, geez, or the summer.
I don't think I'm gonna need a whole lot of these.
Hey, Drunken Bullet. And if I've missed anybody saying hi to me, I apologize.
Maybe.
And thank you, Kaiser Cube, for the 2 Americano dollars. I am working on the American Money meme. I swear to God, it's something in production.
And 2. All right.
And I will have a new video tomorrow. It's cooked. It's going up for upload as soon as we're done streaming.
Right here.
Those are actually some really pretty. Honestly, like he did a good job at picking. Like, let's give credit where credit's due. That's some sexy flowers right there that he got. And that term right there could be taken in so many different ways. It's already been clipped. Somebody's editing it now. I can hear it. It's all good. It's okay. I'll be fine.
Wonderful, wonderful red clover. And also the bone health. It helps strengthen and improves the bones. So that's a good one too. But main reason I want it is because I want to make it into a tea. It's also another thing, this is rich in vitamin C too, as well. So if you guys are interested in that. Oh. So yeah, and that's basically red clover. It's got a lot of wonderful benefits to it. And also it's rich in niacin, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and a bunch of other things that I'm probably not remembering off the top of my head.
We can't be responsible for glitch-made flurfs. Listen, half the time it was their fault, half the time it was our fault. I remember just sitting back in my chair when I couldn't isolate Vlad into a thing and sitting back and being like, I don't even know what to do. It was terrible. It's like one of the first times I was trying to get somebody in for a debate, which is sad. I don't have a lot of debates. I should get more debates. Not with Vlad. I like Vlad for the odd debate. Like, I just have to tell him every time, like, Vlad, we need you in small doses, buddy. Come on. He's a lot. He's a lot to deal with.
But I highly suggest giving this herb a try.
Anytime, I don't know if you guys know this, if I debate Vlad, anybody does it. If I debate Vlad, he will immediately, for the next 2 weeks, be in the comment section of all of my videos and streams. And he'll be going, come on, Beaver, when are you going to round to me? Chicken, and he posts like a bunch of chicken pictures and stuff. And then somebody will say something to him, and then he'll call them, you should be able to say gay, but I imagine that the AI probably doesn't like it. It's funny. I'm slowly being changed in the way I talk now. It's kind of odd. See, in the past, I wouldn't have had a problem saying that because I know I don't care. But apparently, the computer, like some robot in a lab somewhere, thinks that I hate if I say things. So I have to be fluffy. But I completely lost what I was talking about. So let's just move forward.
Making it into a tea.
I did. I completely lost it. It's gone. I don't even know what I was saying.
Again, this herb is 100% safe for consumption. And from what I also understand.
That is not true, sir. That is not true at all. What is the cat doing up there? We took in a stray cat, and that thing is a monster. Like, it's the most wonderful cat you've ever seen in your life. But, like, I left, like, a chicken bag up there from, like, the chickens. Like, I got, like, fried chicken and, some stuff for the kids, like, kids' meals and stuff with it the other day. And, she was dragging the bag across the kitchen, like, there's some chicken scraps in here! Get them! Like, I found, like, chicken bones halfway across the room one time. I was like, it's like every bone has to go in the garbage with this cat. And we feed it. It acts like it's starving. We took it off the street. And it also helps. It was literally starving when we took it. Now it's just, like, more.
Helps women.
Okay, so I have to go back to what he said there. It is 100%. Okay, you heard it here.
So, yeah. And that's
Look
basically
at that hair. Please tell me that everybody else sees that hair and wants to vomit. Just a little bit, okay?
so yeah.
What in the world? How have you not dealt with it? It's curling up into your face. These people don't give a shit at all, do they? That is crazy. Look at, he's eating that hair for dinner.
So yeah, and that's basically red clover. It's got a lot of wonderful
All right, it was angle. I'll give him that. Yeah, it was angle. It's still gross.
benefits to
And
it.
I'm not saying beards are gross, people. But we all got to manicure ourselves. I was getting a little disheveled. I feel a little better. I feel like a little bit nicer in my skin right now than I was getting. So, you know. Ooh, you got a membership, Bella. Wait, did it say it up there? Oh, you joined up. You were way up top there, weren't you? You were one of the ones, weren't you? Or is it saying you see the membership thing now? Yeah, no, there you are. Bella's a member, see? Wait, you guys should have like bacons and things. Oh yeah, see Beaver. See, you guys are a new member. You get to be Canadian bacon. Is your symbols. And there is some emojis. I hope to get better emojis. But I had to start somewhere. Bella had to pay me money to say I got a membership. You're such a sweet person, you know that? Brainy Beaver, cats rule, and it's going to take you time to break a habit like hose. Maybe, was that a spelling? Like hozarding? Man, that cat, though, I didn't realize you have to clean a kitty litter thing like every 3 or 4 days, and it pissed on our couch at one point. I swear to God, if you ever wanted to, like, murder an animal... Oh, bad words. YouTube, I was kidding. God, just take a joke, AI. See, Uni's actually had the ability to rate his videos for a lot longer than me, and he's learned which words the AI hates, and so that's what I've listened. Like, he's not wrong, because when I stopped saying certain words, the AI stopped hating me. So, yes. But, yeah, man, if you ever want an animal to not exist anymore, it's if a cat pees on your couch, because that was horrendous. Horrendous?
Also, it's rich in niacin, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and a bunch of other things that I'm probably not remembering off the top of my head.
Where do you say it was 100%?
Improves the bones, so that's a good one too.
I was probably talking, knowing me.
But main reason
Damn,
I
that
want
came
it
late.
is
I
because
sent
I
that
want to make
ages
it into
ago.
a tea.
Oh, wow.
It's also another thing. This is rich in vitamin C too,
Hoarding.
as well. So if you guys are
So when you say the hoarding, there's no join button. Oh, you might have to press refresh, Ire, I imagine, because other people have joined. Yeah, I turned it on midstream, so if you were watching, it might not have done it for you. Oh, I see. You'll have to get used to the habit, like hoarding food. So well, that cat was on the street, so it probably sees food and it's like, arr! Hey, kitty. Speak of the devil. Come on up. Come on, I know you wanted you right here. Come on. You were gonna jump, I know, but you didn't, so tough luck. You're a very nice kitty. Look how elegant this cat is. When we got it, you could feel it was starving on the street when we let it walk into our house. And this brisket bone right here in the chest, you could literally wrap your fingers around that bone and grab the bone, is how skinny this cat was. And then, you're stuck in my shirt! You're stuck in my damn shirt! And it ate for like, yes, you hate me right now because I'm picking you up. Alright. It likes to cuddle, but it doesn't like to be picked up. Get down. You're on my shirt again. Okay, get out of here. The only thing that's crazy is I didn't know cats shed like this. It's a terrible thing. Anyways, we're not having a cat hour, and I'm losing
interested in that.
losing viewers to this cattiness. Nobody likes cats. It's true. See, I lost people watching because I was cuddling a cat. Yes, thank you, Heat Shield. We did definitely.
And
that
that's
cat, we
basically
started putting a box out for it. We knew whose it was, and they moved, and they probably abandoned it. And we started putting a box out for it to go in at night and putting out water and letting it, because it's winter, so it was freezing. And we just put out new water and let it freeze, but the cat would get a little drink out of it. And eventually we just opened the door and that cat would come in and run out and come in and run out. And eventually it just kind of came in and we shut the door behind it. And it was like, I guess I'll hang out in here. And then it hid for like 3 days because it realized there's a dog in here. I'm going to be under that couch. I'll come back come back later. So after the cat hung out in that dark hole for a while, and all I would do is I would crawl in there. I would crawl under there and I'd give it a little pet every once in a while just to try to, like, you know, try to reassure it. And then we'd just leave it be, let it do its thing. And it eventually started, you know, you'd find it skulking through the house, kind of sneaking around like, well, I'm going to run downstairs now. But I'm going to tell you one thing I wasn't prepared for. That cat can get anywhere. Okay, so there was a hole in the ceiling in the bathroom. It is quite substantially high off of the countertop. And I don't know if the cat came down the hole or went up the hole. But there's hair along the edge of the hole on the ceiling tile where the cat went because there was broken tile and the cat hole. And when we stuffed it, the woodcutter, see, it's still not working. I don't know what's going on with the Streamlabs, but I'll figure that out. Thank you very much to, I can't read it, Chicken73. Hey, Super Chicken73, you are already a Patreon. But that is very kind of you, sir. Yeah, and we also, when we first got it, we would, like, during the day, so the dog and it wouldn't fight, we would exchange the dog and the cat, put them in a room and kind of thing, just to kind of get them out. And the cat opened the closet door, climbed up through the closet, got into the ductwork, like, around the ductwork, and all of a sudden I hear, like, yelling upstairs, and there's, like, action going on, and it was a cat running from a dog and doing, like, matrix moves up the walls and stuff like that. Because the cat ninjas its way out of the room we put it in and, like, appeared in the rest of the house and said, I'm here! Holy crap, dog! And the dog was like, that's a cat! And they get along pretty good now. They just hang out together. Yeah, I've got pictures of them laying a couple inches from each other. But I'm talking about nothing now. So let's go over some of the problems with this, okay, before we move on. So let's see side effects. Red clover is likely safe when taken by mouth in amounts commonly found in food. However, it is likely unsafe when taken by mouth in medicinal amounts. For pregnant and breastfeeding women right here. Breastfeeding. Let's see. We got red clover acts like estrogen and might disturb important hormone balances during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Don't use it. Interesting. I thought it was 100% safe for everybody. Not enough is known about the safety of red clover when applied to the skin during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Stay on the safe side and don't use it. Bleeding disorders. Red clover might increase the chances of bleeding. Avoid large amounts and use with caution. Hormone-sensitive conditions. So it's suffice to say, protein deficiency. People with protein deficiency have increased risk of forming blood clots. There is some concern that red clover might increase the risk of clot formation. Red clover might slow blood clotting. See, this is the only thing that's kind of messed up to me. I did read these before, and it was like, this one might cause you to blood clot. This one might cause your blood not to clot. I was like, well, that's fair. So you don't really know, and I'll give you that. You gotta love side effects pages, eh? It's like, how'd you feel? It's funny, right? Uses. High cholesterol in women. Okay, weak bones. Oh, so it's very much more for women right there in both of those cases, because osteoporosis is definitely more of a female problem than a male problem. Insufficient episode. What the word did I put together just now? Insufficient evidence for hair loss, enlarged prostate gland, breast cancer, high cholesterol. It did say something about some sort of, there was, I didn't make up the other word, by the way, about the bleeding in a certain place. Where did I read that? Is it an overview? So apparently I just made something up. I swear to God I read that. Where did I get that from? Wow. I just can't even find it now. I'm sure I saw that. Oh, right there. Right there. Sorry. Yeah. See, I didn't make crap up. Right there. Right there. You guys can read it yourselves. It's your own. Say it out loud at your own leisure. Just not me. I'm not doing it. I won't say it. Those words right there. That's what it causes. It can cause. So, moving forward. Okay, let's jump right to Nathan, because we all love Nathan. Let's hang out with Nathan. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump to, because Nathan's just bombing around. He's doing his Nathan thing here, right? He's being Nathan.
But who was I to question that?
He's listening to copyright Flat Earth music that I'm not going to play, because technically it's not my music, and they do own the rights to it. But we can mute it for a second here. We'll unmute it and key points here. My coffee's so cool now. I'm realizing how close I am to the mic, and you probably heard every single slurp sound I made. That's got to be terrible. I take warfarin daily. Oh no, I know what warfarin is. It's the same as mouse poison. Yeah, I know what warfarin is. See, the idea is that mouse poison is a lot of times just warfarin, which is a blood thinner that they give to people to stop them from having like strokes and heart attacks and things. But the idea is that the mice eat so much of it that they become dead. Actually, what happens is apparently their blood gets so thin. Track is copyrighted. Why would it do that to me inside a NCS playlist then? Answer me, sir. It just literally said this track is copyrighted on the thing, so I'm just like, I don't know why that would be in there then. What a start, Cradles. Yeah, so I guess the blood gets so thin in the mice that the mice literally bleed to death internally. Like I guess they can just start bleeding out of their eyes and bleeding out of their skin, and their blood literally gets so thin it just doesn't even stay inside them, which is a crazy thought to think that could do that. So there you go. Look it up. I'm not lying. It's mouse poison. Isn't it fun how drugs work? Here you go, mate. Oh, hold on. I have to cover something here. Hold on. We have to listen. We have to listen to what he says here. Well, and then here's the doctor. So we're already there. So listen to this. I think he calls her love. It's creepy to me. I've never called a woman I don't know love.
Nathan knew she needed a flyer.
Hey, love. Right there. Hey, love. It's kind of creepy to me. I don't know. Hit the outro button. It's like doon. Kaiser Cube with the $5. Thank you very much. BB, my favorite side effect is the Parkinson's drug that causes spontaneous urges to gamble. Is that actually real? Is this a real thing? I'm looking this up now.
Flyer.
Hey, love. It's so cringy. Stop calling me love, sir.
I'm an activist from California.
I don't care who you are. Stop calling me love. It'd be great. That's what she was thinking.
Sir, we're asking people one.
Hey, I thanked the last member, right? I thanked the last member. Super Chicken, I thanked you. Thank you, Super Chicken. You're great. And Kaiser Cube, being a great donor, you're an insane individual, and I love it. Okay, so right here we have Nathan Thompson doing his Nathan Thompson thing. That's what the title's about. I definitely changed this guy's face to Dan Pratt, and unfortunately for this man, he has been asked not to be posted on the internet, and I'm about to blast him over my channel too. So his wishes have definitely not been held. And I apologize, sir, in advance. So there's really no way for me to show you this and blur his face. I would have had to pre-edit it, and it's already on Nathan's channel. So unfortunately, he just gets to be part of this video. So
One question today. When the mandatory vaccine comes out,
Yes.
are you going to take it?
Yes.
Right on.
first, There's more to this, which is great. But first, I love already the look on his face. It was just yes, and it's just such a like it was. I don't know if Nathan was actually expecting it to be as quick as that too.
Question today: when the mandatory vaccine comes out,
Yes.
are you gonna take
He didn't even wait for him to finish. That's so funny. Just like yes, Mirapex. Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm looking up Mirapex right now. Mirapex. Okay, let's do this. We'll do it. Okay, let's let Nathan talk for a second, then we'll do this because I did bring up the drug. I don't see it. Wait. It doesn't say gambling. Precautions? Keep him away from a keep him away from a narcolepsy. What am I supposed to be looking for here in Mirapex? Is this the one that's supposed to make you like randomly gamble? Uses. It can improve your ability to move and decrease shaking. Interesting. It doesn't say anything about like an urge to gamble. Are you just talking about it being an old person? I don't know where I think I've missed something here. The first I heard of it was from a Dennis Leary special of all places. Maybe it's true. I don't know. Maybe it's like they don't write it down, right?
Yes. Right on. I'm a physician. Mandatory, unmandatory. I'm taking the damn vaccine. So what about? So I always ask people this question that are pro-vaccine. Can you list 3 ingredients that are in the vaccines?
Well, proteins. I cannot tell you that. There's 6 different being produced right now.
If you look closely into my eyes, you can see my heart.
Oh, Nathan, gosh darn it. It's I don't think he needs to know. I mean, I won't lie. I'm a little surprised the doctor can't name a chemical that's in there, but I don't think he needs to know. I honestly don't. Listen. If I install an object, do I really need to know like what it's made out of? And I know that that's kind of a weird subject for a doctor, but like, here's the thing that flat earthers don't seem to appreciate is how complicated and complex our bodies are. Like there's just so much going on at any given time inside one human body that's why we have specialists. People that develop things like vaccinations, people that develop, drugs for, immunocompromised drugs and these drugs and those drugs. And then you have, for instance, you want to know something funny? If he walked up to a pharmacist and asked the pharmacist that, I bet you the pharmacist could tell him 3 chemicals that are in the vaccination, because that's actually almost more the pharmacist's job. It's even true here in Canada. I don't know what it's like in the States, but even Canada. I remember my dad saying to me one time, he said, doctors don't know shit about drugs. He said, the pharmacist is the one that knows the reactions and stuff. Like, they might know the worst ones or whatever, but really a lot of times the pharmacist, can be like, oh, you shouldn't. Like, for instance, you go to pick up your drugs, and what do they say? They give you a little spiel about how to take your drugs, and don't use it with this, and don't interact with that. And the pharmacy is also the one that has a little slip in there that gives you little precaution warnings on I don't know again how your drugs come in America, but I get a little slip and it has little precautions may cause you to want to kill yourself, like things like that, the really fluffy stuff, It could be as simple as don't apply to, certain parts of your body. I mean, who knows? It just depends on what kind of drug you got. But yeah. So the fact that this guy doesn't know 3 chemicals, I mean, like I said, it might be, he may be able to, you know what he should have said? He should have said mercury. There's tons of mercury in it. Fucking just set him right off. Oh, I don't even duel anymore, real non sequitur. I gave up on duels so long ago. I get wrecked. Oh no, duels, sorry. I'm thinking about gambling. I never win a gamble, ever. Yeah, exactly. At Brainy Beaver, Hayward, Diabola, I hate your name. I am an AV tech. It doesn't mean I need to know all the components in a monitor or a projector. Exactly. Darth Weezius. This is an excellent point so far, sir, or excellent point, sir. I thank you. But I mean, let's face it, that's the reality. There's a very complex system going on all over the place. We have specialists. I mean, that's why, you take a look at me, for example. I've got some medication for ADHD. Well, okay, so that's the doctor prescribes me the medication, and he's calling me once a month to make sure that their drugs are doing okay, upping the level, down the level. But then, okay, but the doctor doesn't work on my brain. Like, it doesn't work on my mind. So then you talk to a therapist. And the therapist helps you work on your mind, because guess what? The doctor's specialty is not working on your mind. His specialty is giving you the drugs to help your mind function better. The therapist is now the one that is specialized in retraining your brain, making you, I mean, I don't know if anybody's, some therapists are really good at just putting a spatula underneath something and lifting it up and letting you see underneath it, like with just like saying a phrase and being like, how do you think that would make them feel? And you're like, wow. I mean, I guess they were kind of pissed off, and it's like, congratulations, I can't believe we had to get here to get there but it is what it is. Sometimes we all need a little help. Don't forget, don't be in direct sunlight for long periods. Is that one in there? I didn't see any of that. I swear to God, I didn't see any of that. I don't know. I have to find that window again. It's been lost, but that's funny. It's so there. It's a vampire disease. Then they don't put thimerosal vaccines. No, I know that. Well, not the first world countries. He could have said mercury, arsenic, and dead babies. He's just. Well, I know there's a lot of shit in there. Oh no, I don't have my, Okay, I'm gonna have to, in a minute, we're watching another video, we're gonna have to put it on, because I was supposed to have fluoride rinse down here, because I was supposed to have a halftime fluoride rinse, and I forgot to bring the fluoride down, and how am I gonna set off flat earthers if I don't have flat earth fluoride rinse? So, I gotta gargle it a little bit, and I'll spit it out, and then make my teeth nice and hard. Maybe I won't. We'll see. I can always bring it for the next one. I've only got the child's fluoride rinse. It tastes really good, though.
Breaking, because this damn physician doesn't know 3 ingredients in the vaccines that he gives to people.
Being investigated. Way too soon to find out.
I hit pause on the music. Apparently, he doesn't want to.
For the flu vaccine, can you list?
That window is completely, F the B. Well, I guess that B could have been a different word than I intended it for. Oh my God. Okay, let's go back to here.
If you look closely into my eyes, you can see my heart breaking, because this damn physician doesn't know 3 ingredients in the vaccines that he gives to people.
Being investigated. Way too soon to find out.
So, but in like the MMR, the DTaP, or the flu vaccine, can you list 3 ingredients from those?
Yeah. Okay.
His wife chimes in. Just, sweetie, just no, just don't. Poor Nathan. See, look at that face. He heard her too. He's like, she's shutting me down. Look at that face. He's angry. I swear, I don't think he has respect for women. I think that made him mad just now. I agree. That's opinion. That's an opinion. This is not a factual thing, and I don't think Nathan has the money to sue me anyways.
All right, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, like listen. You'll hear the wife chime in.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pass.
Excellent.
And that, sir. Now, I'm curious. You guys tell me in the chat stream, but I'm just curious. To me, that was him being told to F off. If I had to put my money down and I had to be a betting man for just a minute, I would make the argument that this right here was him being told to just you know what, just get. You're good. You're good.
All right, I'm gonna pass.
Excellent.
He smiles and everything. Please leave.
Have you guys ever met a flat earther?
Please don't post it.
We are in public. So freedom of the press. It's the First Amendment.
Freedom of the press? Oh my God. I mean, whatever. It's just funny. The things they come up with are crazy.
I said please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't insist it.
Yeah. If you guys want to see it.
Oh yeah, this woman has no idea who he is. If you're honorable, and listen, lady, I know I'm a little not honorable because your husband's face.
You can
is
check
on
out my
the screen
YouTube
there,
channel.
sorry.
Would you like a flyer?
But I don't know what to tell you. Nathan started it. Go get mad at him. Notice how Nathan can't look at him from the embarrassment, but this guy can look straight. Oh no, absolutely, I love it. In fact, that's Kaiser Cube. $5 American, by the way. Thank you very much. I think the Screaming Beaver will probably show up right now. Doesn't work for members, but we'll figure that out. You know what? Maybe because members wasn't turned on when the stream started, maybe the chat alert box. Well, maybe this one's not even working. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Thank you very much. But that is a really stellar point, buddy. He doesn't look at him at all. You're right. Like, he doesn't even. Of course, part of this is so his stream can see his face, right? He's like, oh, look how stoical I am.
Being produced right now.
If you look closely into my eyes, you can see my heart breaking because this damn.
Actually, I thought I saw fear of Team Skeptic whooping your butt at the last Flat Earth convention.
People being investigated way too soon to find out.
So, but in like the MMR, the DTaP, or the flu vaccine, can you list 3 ingredients from those?
Yeah. Okay.
She says you probably don't want this, I think. Let me just, you know, Nathan, though, even when somebody actually tells Nathan to F off, he won't actually F off. And that is true. Yeah, Nathan doesn't care. He's got no respect for anybody.
All right, I'm going to pass.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Have you guys ever met a flat earther?
Please don't post it.
We are in public. So it's freedom of the press. It's the First Amendment.
I said please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't insist it.
Yeah. If you guys want to see it, you can check out my YouTube channel. Would you like a flyer? I run the largest flat earth group in the world. 130,000 people.
Oh, nobody cares, Nathan. Nobody. These people don't care, Nathan. Oh, and so we got another member. Thank you, Jackalope Herdmaster. Welcome to the Woodcutters, sir. Feel free to use your limited emojis, which you guys might have already got me enough subscribers or members that I might have more to be able to add more emojis. So I got to get making some emojis. I want to see Natalie Flat Talk as judge. Oh, God. Didn't he skip bail? Is that ever going to come to fruition? That'd be so
We're
nice.
asking about vaccines, but we don't live on a spinning ball either.
No, I respect it. Okay.
So I'm just an activist, you know? I mean,
we're not. No, we're cool. We're cool. Enjoy your beautiful day.
You too, sir. Yeah, they're not taught what's in the vaccine. So first person we shared Flat Earth with and asked if they get the mandatory vaccine was a physician who didn't know what's in vaccines. He couldn't tell me what's in a vaccine for the flu or the MMR or anything. So that's the world we're living in. Yep. All right, this is my flyer dispenser today, Brian.
Man, you know how many people come together to make some of the machines that we use in this world? Like, it's so crazy. You'll have one person that knows exactly how like this specific switch works, and you'll have another person that like knows how this other thing works. Like, so like something interesting. SpaceX, when they do their SpaceX, one of the things that's made SpaceX kind of successful is that they have this thing where, okay, so how do I best explain this? Okay, so NASA, the way NASA builds a computer, knock Natalie's hat off and it'll run away like a girl. The way NASA builds a computer, they will have specialized chips in that computer that are like EM shielded from the sun's radiation, and they'll have extra like redundancies built into the chip, but essentially they'll have this like really special reinforced chip on their computer that is resistant to the effects of solar radiation and whatnot, right? So what they go on is they go on the system of trying to make it so that they don't have an error in the system ever, so that it runs properly and it just never has errors. So they go shielding. But the problem is, believe it or not, even with 8 billion people on the planet or something around there, there's actually only a handful of people in the world that can actually work on the special type of code, I guess, that these types of chips run on. So what this does, this creates a situation where NASA's pool for hiring is so limited. Now, does that mean that everybody that works on the subsystems of that thing has no idea what they're dealing with because they don't know how the chip that runs it works? No, they don't need to know how the chip that runs it works. That's that guy's job. He knows how the chip that runs it works. And there's more than just one guy, just like there is for vaccines. But the bottom line is that I'm not a microbiologist. I'm not a chemical specialist. I'm not a, and neither is that doctor. He could have a completely different field. I mean, he might be, I don't know again how it works in the States, but I mean, you can have a doctor who's a general physician who still has a specialty, but then you have specialty doctors. Like, so my doctor sees me and he goes, I think you've got a little tumor in your knee or something, or you got a problem in your knee, I'll send you for an MRI. Now, does my doctor know how to run an MRI, Nathan? No, he doesn't know how to run an MRI. They send me to the big hospital, I go in a room, they put plugs in and then earmuffs over my plugs and they go, don't take these off or it'll be effing loud. And you sit in this machine where it goes, and you just like, every time you even just, if you flinch, try laying still for 30 minutes and not moving a bit, even a bit. It is the worst experience of your life. You start losing contact. It was my knee, so my leg was in a thing and in there. You start losing sensation in like your heel and stuff like that because you like, so like they'll be running and you'll just like flex something. Try not to move, okay? You're like, it's like, it was the worst. And then of course it just went longer because then they have to get that, you moved something that they were trying to analyze. Anyways, so now the bottom line is, no, my doctor doesn't know how to run the MRI. Now, does he know generally what an MRI is and what an MRI does? Of course he does. He sent me for an MRI. He wants to know what's in my knee. And he might even be able to read an MRI. But that doesn't mean he knows exactly how the MRI works or even how to run the bitch. So that's why when I went to the hospital, there was a bunch of people up in a room, or two people, whatever, they were in a room. And they run the MRI. Because they went to school to learn to run an MRI. And they also don't know how many what the drugs are in a vaccination was I was going to say. And just because they work at a hospital, it doesn't mean they know shit about it. So the bottom line is that we have specialties in this world, Nathan. Everybody doesn't know everything about everything, and that doesn't mean they don't know shit about anything. That just means that that is not their direction. I don't know why I have to explain this to you. It's kind of sad. It really is. It's kind of like dealing with children. I mean, that's why, honestly, I want to get back into a little bit more science stuff on my videos. They do quite well. The satire is fun. The science-y bit, I want to mix it up a little and get them together. Melding science and satire, kind of not... Oh, yeah, I'm stealing the idea. There you go. Science or satire. But yeah, you know what I mean. Sorry, I said it and it was like, oh, that's the name of a channel, isn't it? But you get what I'm saying. The scientific stuff is nice, but these guys are so dumb. It's just gotten so boring to like try to debunk them because there's just nothing left. They kind of self-debunk. Anyways, apparently they're rolling on an electric scooter. Does Nathan own an electric scooter?
Special delivery. Oh no! He missed it. We'll get him later.
Yeah, man, that's a bitter pill. So
music, copyrighted music, not necessarily, but owned by flat earthers. Music. So, does Nathan like steal devices to use, or is this his buddy T-Stew's stuff, do you think? Because he's riding some sort of electric skateboard and towing his friend along, which that's going to be great for the battery power. Yeah, interesting. Get to talking to somebody else. So anyways, they hand out flyers to all these people as they go by. I think he calls her sweetie too or something.
Special delivery! Special delivery! Special delivery! Oh yeah! We love you, man! Lady, special delivery!
Ladies,
special
that's okay.
delivery! See it? You see it? Yeah!
It kind of frightens me though that they bump into people that are actually... Yeah, stop pressing that. It scares me that they bump into people that share their delusions though. Like this woman here who's like, probably isn't 83,000 miles away. And, gets on board, That's enough of that. Let's. Oh God, him. You know what? We're gonna touch on Dan Pratt because he's in the thumbnail. I want to get him in. He talks some nonsense about QAnon. I'm really not into QAnon, and I don't know anything about it, frankly. But the title kind of really Flat Earth. If you worship false idol frog gods, you have no eyes to see nor ears to hear. Now, did he get his other channel like destroyed? Like, what happened here? A segue. No, but a Tesla skateboard. I looked up Tesla skateboard and I didn't find anything for it. Also, I can tell you all about how a microphone works, but I know hardly anything about digital consoles or multi-layer video switchers. Yeah, well, exactly. He starts his videos with a big sigh all the time, doesn't he? I don't know what to tell you guys. He laughs like that. He's just like, oh my God, it got better. Couldn't even have made that shit up. We got all of it in there.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
To this day, I still don't know why me. Why he picked me. If it was me that finally woke up and picked him. And so I was given eyes to see and ears to hear. But
I always find it crazy that God picks these people and then leaves them destitute with a hot water tank behind them. It just seems odd to me. It's like throw a couple shekels my way there if you pick me, you know. Hey, listen, Lord, I can do your work better if I got a couple doubloons in the bank, if you know what I'm saying.
If people can't see,
and that is not me hating on people with no money. I have no money. I agree with everything. I'm just saying, like.
I give
next thing you know, I have some hot water tanks out. Oh yeah, that's an idea, boy. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I have a hot water tank that I uninstalled from a house sitting outside my garage. I should really make a Dan Pratt corner. God, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Have my own little Dan Pratt corner I could record out of. Just get in there and just start by laughing with a smoker cough at the beginning.
Cue people, and I
how's it going, Brown? I see you there, buddy.
Just please understand again, I know I'm not going to stop what's coming. I know I'm not going to wake the entire QAnon crowd. You got to understand, I am fishing and fighting and scratching and clawing for every last soul I can get to try to wake them up.
Oh my God, he touched his nose. He's done.
On these people, and
he's done in a Corona world.
The frustration builds, and so, you know, I'll call them names or whatever, and I shouldn't do that.
The colony has established itself in the snout.
Apologize, but seriously, if nothing can show the extreme spiritual battle we are in better, it's this Q crowd. The overwhelming majority of these people.
Tell me what a Q is. Guys, the only Q listen. I only know of one Q, okay? There's only one Q I'm aware of. And it's this one. The only Q I'm aware of, guys. I mean, come on. Is this not? When I hear Q, that's all I think of. This guy right here. Let's get a little close up on him. Yeah, there he is, that guy.
Wouldst thou be captured helpless by them?
What is Picard? Get Picard. I put Picard. It's getting late, isn't it? What is Picard gonna do? He's got a Q on the ship. There's gonna be more Q around here. Come on. There we go. See? He's back. That's really high def. Yeah, wow. That's like totally remastered. Do you see how clean that is? How do they even do that? This show is so old. That's scary good high def right there, boy. Wow, I'm impressed. Anyways, that's the only Q I can think of. I don't know what the QAnon other thing is. This is all I got. This is the only one. So now that we got that kind of fun, I love. By the way, Q is one of the best things in this entire series, I think.
Omnipotent again.
Swell.
Don't fret, Riker.
Oh my god, it was so funny. Okay. Oh, I got a little treat I'll dig up here in a second. Okay, so we've seen Nathan.
Number one, wholeheartedly
See what he says for a
believe,
second.
and they have the evidence to believe it. Murdering children. You come in.
He says the P word in there. That's right. Okay. So, anyways, he thinks they're crazy. So Dan Pratt, listen.
Still don't know why me.
Listen, QAnon people. Listen. I want you to know that this guy right here thinks you're crazy. You gotta sit back. You gotta lean back in your chair. You gotta take a deep breath. And what we gotta think about it together. This is gonna do like an exercise, okay? We're gonna say, okay, listen. I will not be crazier than Dan Pratt. You gotta say it with me. I will not be crazier than Dan Pratt. So if you're a QAnoner out there, currently you are crazier than Dan Pratt. So I just want you to be aware, because listen, being aware of your problems is the first way to fix them. You gotta be aware of the issues, and then you gotta move towards fixing the hole within you that created them, okay? And I don't know how you get to be a QAnoner.
Why he picked...
But, keeping on. This is what I want to look at now. This is great. This is the greatest gift that Level Earth Observer could ever give to a little beaver like me. This has got to be the best thing ever if it is what I think it is. So let's watch it. Everything's off this guy's phone. Everything's cranes.
Hey, just a quick one today. Today we're going to destroy the...
Hey, Level Earth Observer, you missed a call. You should spend less time... You need to spend less time recording Flat Earth and more time answering business calls, and maybe you wouldn't be unemployed.
Water.
That's speculation, by the way.
Argument for the globe. And in doing so, we're going to destroy the globe. How we're going to do that, we're going to play Google Earth off against Google Maps. And we find one matches demonstrable reality, the other favours pantomime theory. First up, what is the flattest place in America? Now I, for some reason, had it in my head it was Kansas. Don't know why. Probably nonsense I'd seen on the TV. But it turns out it's Florida. Florida takes the prize for the flattest state in the nation because the highest point in the state is only 345 feet above sea level. Wow. So Florida is almost... like Holland then, it would seem. Very flat. So we've got that as a reference. I'm over on Google Maps.
Yeah, I'd muted myself for a second. My apologies. Yep. Technical problems. I should stop doing that ever. I'm like yeah. You guys are still like muted. Okay, listen. Every time I mute myself, I forget to unmute myself. So I need to like put a timer in front of me, like when I hit mute, and it's like an alarm saying like, have you still been muted, Brainy? Anyway, so this is the path that he has chosen here, okay? I got it. You guys are behind me. It sounds good. Don't worry, I'm coming. You guys are behind me by like 20-something seconds, so it takes like a half a minute from the time that I unmute to when you guys finally hear me talking. And then I get to... Jack, you did a great job. And by the way, I was muted when I said it. Brown, thank you for joining the Woodcutters. I appreciate it, boy. Boy. Hey, boy! Boy! It was an O-I, too. It was B-O-I is how I said it. Boy. Hey, boy! I probably meant to say man. Just as a turn of phrase. But anyways, thank you. It's getting late. I'm obviously getting tired. But this is the path that this guy has mapped, okay? So we'll just...
Maps. I've tagged in a journey from Florida to Vancouver. So I've gone from...
Night-night, Hayward.
Near enough the deep south to Canada. Cutting across America, coming through the Rockies. And we see that displayed on the statistics. We can see on the right hand side the start of the journey, Florida, and we can see how flat it is, confirming what the article that I just read to be true. Florida does look extremely flat.
Congratulations.
What we also notice is the journey, the topography goes and changes as we go along the journey, going from right, Florida, moving to left, Vancouver, and as just before you get to the end of the journey in Vancouver, you can see the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, I'd be here. Okay, got it.
I've highlighted this before, but what stands out a great deal regarding these statistics is how they are always presented on a level, flat plane, okay? I mean, Florida, far
That's
right
exactly
side,
what I thought it was gonna
level,
be.
flat,
Good.
and of course, it's parallel to the ground. Now, the globe believers will say this is level in relation to the center of the ball.
Yup. That's what we say.
If that was the case, it wouldn't be presented on a straight line. And I'm about to prove that to you today. We're about to get Google Earth to annihilate itself. And we thank you, Google Earth. Bear with me. Okay, what we've done, we're on Google Earth. We've marked the 2 points of reference. On the right, Florida. On the left, Vancouver. I've drawn a line straight across using their tool. Now, we'll zoom out. I'm going to show you the curve.
Well, first of all, that's not the road path you chose, dick face.
Give you some idea.
Wait. Okay, let him talk more because he's got to set up his stupidness.
We're going to have a side-by-side comparison showing the elevation stats from Google Maps, which match demonstrable reality, comparing it to the supposed curve of the same journey on Google Earth. And guess what? We've got a big problem. One matches reality, the other matches pantomime. Let's have a look. So, when we do a side-by-side comparison showing the elevation of the journey between Florida and Vancouver at the bottom, presented on a totally flat plane, and the elevation of the journey on the top, presented on the pantomime globe theory.
Well, first of all, these are different maps. Like in the sense of that, like one is made to show you, to accentuate elevation, and the other one is just made to give you a graphical representation of what you're looking at. So, first of all, I love that you're comparing two things that are kind of uncomparable. And then second of all, I really love that it's not the same path as the road you chose.
On the top, it shows you the curve between the 2 points of reference on the globe theory. On the bottom, we see the elevation between the 2 points of reference. The bottom, which is Google Maps, represents reality, proving that sea is level. doesn't have the ability to wrap and conform around different shapes. That's a fundamental fact, and we've seen it here. Google Maps have proved that, and this can be demonstrated and is backed by demonstrable reality.
Is he trying to make the claim that, help me out, guys. Is he trying to make the claim that this right here disproves, like this right here disproves this, or vice versa? Because what? Because you don't see like a mountain here? This is a goddamn elevation map, you dummy. I'm telling you, he is. I wish he'd show his face, because honestly, he is pushing for DFOTY. I think that Level Earth Observer is a contender. He is either one of the greatest pros out there, or he is a solid contender. Because I'm going to let him finish just to see if he has anything stupid left to say, and then I will show you what I'm making fun of in my video.
And of course, Google Maps have just destroyed Google Earth, the globe, and all the pantomime nonsense that goes with it. Because quite clearly, if the globe was real,
Bella
you'd
with
see the
2
curve
New Zealand
that is
dollars.
represented on the globe.
Is that you,
here.
boy? Get back over here, boy. Get back in that corner, boy. Oh, God. I like the sense of humor on you guys. Brown's like, I'm boy. Oh, my God, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to open, was it VLC? And I think I'm going to get... No, I don't want a new version of VLC right now because I'm in the middle of a stream, thanks. I am going to open... Stream, no. I'm just trying to find my video segment here for... Oh, what am I thinking? It's going to be in my, I don't remember what it is. Right here. Huh. Okay, we'll listen to him for one more second while I get the setup.
On the elevation stats, we don't. You can't have it level in relation to the center of the ball, because I've just shown you how much curve there would be in your theoretical, non-existent, curved level world. Doesn't exist. It's not demonstrably true, and I've just shown you that here, where Google has annihilated itself and the globe.
Hello, everyone, and
So we
welcome
thank
back
you.
to the channel
My
that
own
never
video.
fails to keep on failing.
Check this out yourself. Look at the elevation stats and do some journeys yourself and compare it to the globe. The globe fails every time. My claims regarding the shape of the Earth are simply demonstrable
there we go.
reality.
I have split my screen, apparently. That's great. That's just awesome. Let's just get that back in the center. Okay, I've got too many freaking windows up as usual here. Just give me 1 second. I am flat Earth, high IQ in it, yo. Okay, what we got here? We got $5 Kaiser Cube. The mountains at that altitude are so small they would shift a single pixel in that great circle line. Well, yeah, like this, it's just crazy. Their ability to comprehend, but there's a part here I'm just gonna load up. So I'll give you a little teaser of my video coming up here. Because this has got a little bit of Level Earth Observer in it too, so then you'll like it. Here, I'm just queuing it up here and getting the VLC turned on, so give me 1 second here. VLC, there you are. Properties? Oh, yeah, okay, and then I gotta pick. Apparently. Oh, okay, hold on. There might be something in front of it. I don't know what's going on here. That's kind of weird. Oh, I think I see what's happening here. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. There we go. Let's see if that works. But you still can't see it for some reason. Interesting.
From his position.
Well, you know what I'll do is I'll just share my I'll just do a screen capture on that then. So just give me 1 second then. Capture a specific window. Here, VLC. Game capture, bang. Yeah, there we go. Ah, there's ways of cheating the system. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
On the uneven ground, tilting to the left as we look at it, it would just go like that in a straight line.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Nope. Didn't set it up there.
Straight line, in line with its landing gear. What actually happens is...
Nope, you picked this. It's on you. What is this? Oh. Here we go.
It corrects itself the moment it engages. You get this little distractional explosion.
Watch this.
And then you see it. Exactly what you see when you pick something up that's on uneven ground. It centers up immediately. Watch the bottom. This is exactly what happens with that craft as it leaves the landing gear. It levels straight out from the angle. As soon as the weight's engaged, levels out. As soon as the weight's engaged, levels out. And the weight's engaged, levels out. And again.
Well, I'll be. Maybe Leo's onto something. Let's take a look.
Automatic.
So yeah, I have some fun with Leo. Here, you can see this part. Here, I'll give you a skit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to know that because I'm not part of the illustrious team of crane drivers?
I did this today.
I wonder what it's like to watch a movie with Leo. Oh my God! Yes, Spider-Man! Go, Spider-Man!
I love it.
Good movie, huh? Oh my God! Yes. It's always been the crane drivers. The crane drivers are the real heroes. I've been telling you this whole time.
See my dog coming in?
So something that we need to talk about.
You see my dog coming in the background? She's like, somebody's gonna be dumping popcorn here. You'll see her slide in the back of the shot.
You this whole time.
She just dives in. She's like, whoa, buddy's dropping popcorn around here. And then we got our Beaver Vi. There, we got our Vader Vi first. Where is it? Oh, it's only like $5, guys. Come on. Oh, she's so terrible.
You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money.
It's not a ton of money, guys.
Like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub. That doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible.
I use sound over her sound. It's a little messy, but it's because I don't know the copyright status of the music she's using. Some of these people subscribe to things.
With my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
It's the one where she does, I think it's coming up right here.
That's what that is. I'm unemployed, so basically all my money goes to bills and food, or I would support you.
Here, watch this. I zoom in on it.
Yeah.
What? Fuck you. Oh, I've got to re-edit this. Didn't tell me it was an effect, and I haven't watched this yet. So now I have to put this through the goddamn editor again because apparently that was an effect I haven't paid for. It's done. It's done. I just have to change the effect on that. It's not a big deal. It's just I didn't know that I used an effect I haven't paid for, and that's what you get. You get a little thing like, this is a demo effect. Didn't show that while I was using it. I'm glad you guys all got to experience the trials and tribulations of a video editor. So there you go. I get this. Way to ruin that shot for me there, Hit Film Express. I appreciate it. And there's no way for me to pay for that to fix that either. Oh goddamn! Now I'm stuck over here. So yeah, there's that. Now that effect ruined my day. I'm glad I spotted it now and not later, not watching the video, and then that thing pops up in the middle. Holy crap! Your volume is so low I can't hear the stream. Turn the shit up. It was pretty high. How high was this? Let's see.
It's $5. It's really, like,
She topped out at 10 just now. Check, check, check. I'm hitting yellow. Is anybody else having volume problems? Am I low? Tell me if I'm low. I've got this thing. I can turn it up. I mean, I can definitely drag this bar up. I'm definitely tapping red sometimes. Yeah, that kind of ruined my... I'm a little bit bitter about finding out I gotta re-edit that. Because it takes like... it just slows your computer down. You can't even play games while you're doing it. But that doesn't matter. Let's turn... VLC off. Oh, good, we're back. So yeah, that's fun. Level Earth Observer, everybody. He's a great sport. Man, I don't even know if I want to listen to this guy now. Let's see what he has to say for a second. He's so excited though.
Right, so I guess the $64 million
I got
question
Beaver
on
Pie
everybody's
Vader
mind
Pie
is
in the background.
Flat Earth theory. So I made a video a number of years ago in 2018 about the Earth being flat. I'm going to tell you today, flat Earth is the biggest deception, and it is also the key to actually unlocking our full potential on this planet. So just think about it. We're literally, the world we live in, we are conditioned from such an early age to ignore all of our senses. You know, I made a recent video recently.
He did say we live on a planet just now. You guys caught that, right?
About the vegan diet being full of shit. And when I made that video, people started saying, oh, you haven't seen this documentary, you haven't seen that documentary. None of those documentaries mean shit compared to our actual real life experience. The idea that we are standing on a spinning ball Earth that is hurtling through space and also the ground is spinning beneath our feet is ridiculous. It is ridiculous because if such a thing were happening, we would notice it. This is just that, like, there are so many more proofs or disproofs of the globe model, but this is just really the basic one. Like, trusting our own instincts, very relevant to the current situation we have in the world right now. So, literally, I mean,
$2 from Jackalope Hardmaster. I'm too tired to stay up much longer. Good night. Well, no, I'm streaming late. I know. I'm only doing this for a little bit longer. I do appreciate you guys being here. That floodlight, what the F? I agree. I was thinking the same thing. Thank you, Jackalope, for coming, buddy. I really appreciate you guys coming out and spending some time with me. I saw the first minute of this video and called him an idiot in the comments. Are you down there? I'll find you. You probably have a different name. Stalk you out good, you know?
Argument against this is going to be said like, well, when you're on a train, it doesn't really feel like you're moving. Not really, actually. I'm very much aware that I am moving. Yeah, you can not notice it that much, but if you actually jumped on top of the train rather than on a seat, and then add in that the train is not only moving, but the train was also spinning around in a circle, there's just no way you would ever.
These people think we live on a merry-go-round. Like, it's crazy. Oh my goodness! Like they're just like tiny little ants that are just like, we can't be this unimportant.
Or not notice it. Nothing about the globe Earth makes sense. The curvature.
All I can think of when I said that thing about going in circles is when I was a kid, and I was like, I don't know how old I'd be, and there's like bigger kids at the drive-in theater. Those aren't a thing that exists anymore. My hometown still has one. It's like one of the only ones left in the country, even. And yeah, there's that thing that you get in, like it's like a teacup almost, and there's like a bar in the middle, and the teacup spins freely, but the bar is what's centered to the ground, and so you spin the bar, which spins the teacup faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. I just remember getting so sick. Big kids were spinning. I didn't want what I signed up for. That's what went down. It's terrible. Memories of a childhood, you know.
Curvature.
Oh, and this is where I took a teeter-totter to the. Where is it? This side? There's a mark right here, right? The sides of my face has like a dimple mark somewhere on it. Well, yeah, it's right there. You can see it right there, I think. Right my eye. It's where a teeter-totter, like one of those back-and-forth totter things, almost took my eye out in the winter. My brother said jump, but I listened. I had trust.
Has never been proven. The horizon we see behind us or anywhere is simply perspective. If the curvature,
You know what
matched
I'm
the
thinking when I
Clover-
watch this? What I keep thinking is like, there a person that's like one suite down listening to this going, shut the fuck up.
were actually real, the River Nile would have to flow upstream. Has anyone ever seen a river flow upstream? It's not possible. It doesn't happen. We live in an electromagnetic universe. Everything about our world is bollocks. Now, the number one question is why? Why would they do such a thing? That's the biggest thing that people can't get their heads around when it comes to flat Earth. The reason they would do it is because once you have been hoodwinked about flat Earth, once you have literally been conditioned to not believe,
Yeah, I did it too. I knew it. He's coming together.
Spinning beneath my feet. It doesn't feel like it, but science is just so sure it's true. And what percentage of people have
what are we
ever
doing?
even
I don't understand what we're
looked
doing here.
on these records? None. Zero. And not just that, scientific data can be forged very easily. Case in point,
This
look at
guy's
the
in
game
love with himself. You could see it.
changers documentary that's promoting the vegan diet. It's full of shit. Yeah, they promote the evidence excellently in the movie. Fine, no arguing that. But it doesn't hold up in reality. It does
Brown,
not
the
hold up
drive-in
in
is
reality.
closed.
It's very
No! Brown, say it isn't say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was like the second last drive-in in the country. You realize that, Brown? Brown knows where I'm from.
easy to forge and fake scientific evidence, especially when there's an agenda behind it. The agenda behind the globe Earth model is that once you do this, you can manipulate anyone to do anything. Flat Earth ties into belief in God. The globe Earth is associated with atheism. Like the lies you're expected to believe, we're told that the sun and the moon.
Yeah, that spinny thing, Brown, claimed my life. I spun until I couldn't even feel my brains anymore, and then my daddy held me in his arms while I cried. Must have been like 7 or 8 at most.
More or less the same size. They look pretty much the same size in the sky, yet we're told that it's an optical illusion because the sun is so far away. It's actually like hundreds or whatever multiple times bigger than the moon, but it's so far away that by sheer coincidence they both happen to look exactly the same. This is just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Trust your eyes.
I mean, they don't really look
ground
the
is
same,
not
do they?
spinning
I mean, he's got that bug flying around him. Look at that.
beneath our feet. The sun and the moon are close enough to.
I mean, they aren't the same size. That's why you can see a ring around the moon when there's an eclipse. Am I not correct? I mean, they're almost the same size. So coincidences aside, I mean, I'll give them that Poe detected. Maybe, right? Please stop with the wrist dance. Be doing it too. Ready, Nemi. There you go. That's the spirit. $2 from Kaiser Cube. This guy brought a 1980s infomercials back. I know, right? It's crazy. Oh my goodness. We can't listen to any more of him. It's too much. We got a little bit more here we can get through. So Kaiser Cube with the $2. Thank you very much. Okay, so whether or not we get to Mark Sargent, this was stupid too. We could save that for another one. I just want to remind you of this. Listen, this is Leo again.
This morning, supposedly.
This was 1 year ago, by the way. So like, this is a year ago, like a week from now, a year ago, after Fight the Flat Earth and I did our collab.
Of the claims I've made using tower cranes. This video is by Fight the Flat Earth, who has joined forces, believe it or not, with a cartoon beaver who likes to dress up as a Canadian Mountie. These two have joined forces to try and debunk objective reality. And of course, already, before we've even played the video, they've already given the game away by showing the dishonesty, by presenting a misrepresentation at the start of the video, i.e. a flat disc being lifted with a
if you
crane.
just relax a little. That's how I feel about life right now. When the moon is at apogee, you'll see a ring around the moon during a solar eclipse because of the extra distance. Yeah.
So already they're misrepresenting me and showing their dishonesty.
I only read 10 proofs by Dubé. I'm a slow
already this
learner.
has devalued their video.
Is your avatar, that is, hold on. That's exactly what that is. Hold on. It's so small. I want to see it bigger. Okay, everybody, it's tiny. Otherwise, I'd show you. But I'm pretty sure that thanks God it's flat. Thanks God it's flat. Is that Schmeagol with lipstick on your avatar picture in the chat? That's amazing.
Yeah, before we've even begun. All I'm interested in personally is practical demonstrations backing the claim. And of course, every claim I've made regarding the cranes has been demonstrated. I should add, every claim I've made destroys the globe model. And every claim I've made can be demonstrated by was asking people to back the claims with practical demonstrations. Still, whatsoever, we get one practical demonstration. Which is, there he is, obviously joining up with the beaver, but one practical demonstration.
Hey, I know Fight. Listen, Fight's a good guy. I know for a fact that he likes to join up with his beaver whenever he can. Yes, I'm making a derogatory remark about Fight's relationship with his wife. I think I've heard it's quite fine. I'm sure he tries to join up with Beaver whenever he gets a chance. Just saying.
Somewhere here. They give us an explanation that why cranes can be still on the spinning earth. And of course, they give us the inside of the train.
You know what, Nikki? You probably got filtered by the AI is what happened. Because the effing there that you put in there, yeah, she said 1 minute on this video and you're an effing moron. Flat Earth is dead and let it rest in peace. Stop resuscitating it. Oh, and get a life. The F-bomb you put in there probably caused your comment to end up getting filtered into the auto filter because profanity and stuff like that. So what happens in that case is you can see it, but nobody else can see it. So that's likely where it went. Muted. Oh, okay, muted. Surf was trying to call me there. Sorry, Surf. I didn't notice. I probably have Discord muted on my headset. So thank you for trying to tell me I was muted earlier. Here, let's let him finish talking about this. See, and I was doing the train example because Meglevs are perfect examples. They don't have a lot of friction, so you don't get a lot of bumpity bump.
Sophist demonstration. So we've got the Canadian mounted cartoon beaver here trying to debunk objective reality with sophistry. And in turn, what he's actually pushing is train carriage earth theory, where he is pushing a model that the globe Earth is basically based on the inside of a high-speed train. That's the crazy thing here. And what makes it even worse is the floor is flat, and so are the tables. So in his model, he's got a flat Earth floor with mountaintops that are flat, i.e. the tables,
amazing.
in an enclosed system of a high-speed train carriage. That is his model.
Boy, that's a specialty, isn't it? To take that to that direction and just do that with it. That's whoa. That's
a different model, thus debunking.
That's awesome.
Fight the Flat Earth, Simon Dan, and everyone else by pushing this.
Remember, this is the guy that was the hard on for Simon Dan. So I just debunked Simon Dan. Did you hear that, Simon Dan? I challenge you to a debate. I debunked you just now. This video right here debunks you, Simon Dan. So get in here. Defend yourself. Or you could just come on my channel. That'd be great. But anyways. Yeah, he's too busy for that, I'm sure. I hung up real fast. I was only trying to get you to alert you. Yeah, it's all good. No big deal, Surf. It's all good, man. I just saw the missed call. I figured out what you were doing. I figured it out.
It's obvious it's sophist bullshit anyway. If this test was to be true, you'd put your coin, your pen, your phone and your water on top of the high-speed train, and we all know it would get blown away and smashed to pieces, your phone, your coin, your bottle. The bottle would land on the ground, the water inside it would level out, surprise, surprise, thus confirming the Earth is not only stationary, but is flat. The globe has got so desperate that it's recruited cartoon beavers that have a fetish for dressing up as a Canadian Mountie and spewing sophist bullshit.
It fills me with joy.
Whilst pushing train carriage Earth theory.
Honestly, I haven't been getting a lot of hate like this in the last year, and I really miss it. I want more hate.
Thus confusing the globe.
This time last year, I was getting hate from like Tim Osmond and stuff. It was really, I felt like, you know, it just made me feel like one of the team, you know?
Even more. Thus confirming what I've said all along, that the globe side has no practicality to back its ridiculous claims in the first place. So you, Mr. Canadian Mountie, have confirmed what I've said, you've debunked Craig, and you've backed my claims, and Craig's confirmed that my claims are true as well by providing no practicality whatsoever, just spewing the mainstream narrative which has been debunked by objective reality.
Feel devastated.
The globe's fucked.
Hey,
Dear.
Language, sir. Language. We were trying to run a family-friendly-ish stream. See if there's anything else to cover here before we. Okay, we'll give this guy just a minute because he's awesome, and I want to give him just this 3 minutes right here because this is all I watched apparently, and he's great. He snarls his lip at us, guys.
Sir, hope I don't need a tetanus shot.
He is a ladies' man. I'm telling you right now, there is no reason why this piece of American stud should be alone, okay?
Being sus.
Woo-wee!
But anyways, when I was working, though, none of you understand what it's like being a human. It's almost like I light up like a Christmas tree right in front of all those entities crawling around in the meat suits. Probably literally. Yeah. It's it's sad and terrible to be this evolved.
I'm probably making fun of somebody with mental health issues. It's probably true in this case. Let's face it.
And or have this but capabilities. Or
I guess we haven't checked in with that Hatchet guy in a long time. I wonder if he's even alive anymore. He was on a path for destruction.
Potential or whatever, you know what I mean. Could be multiple things. Yeah. Always can. But to be working alongside the Wapits, the Pillagers, non-human
bad words.
Swimming around those meat suits, maybe literally is they already made sure they threw me out of the job market. Jeez. But they did cause me so much problems. It's not even freaking funny. Yeah. I got some stories. Like one time, though,
He snarls his lip at us. Just wait for it. It's coming. I'm telling you.
I got a nail shot right at me on my back. Yeah, and I know why.
Yeah.
Pisses me off to this day. See my cheek? Yeah. See my other one? Pisses me off.
Everybody, we're gonna do this exercise with him. This is gonna be a freeing exercise, okay? We're gonna do this with him, okay? We gotta show our anger for the world right now, okay?
My
Ready?
back. Yeah, and I know why. Yeah. Pisses me off to this day. See my cheek? Yeah. See my other one? Pisses me
Angry
off.
face. Happy face.
I went through
angry face. Happy face.
The nail gun.
Are we doing mind exercises? What's happening here?
Puncture, of course, because it was at a distance, but still it clung right against my shoulder.
I probably mispronounced lady man. Ladies man. Lady man. You wascally wabbit. This guy's awesome, I know.
But yeah. Do the math though. Like, the sheer amount of hatred and the hilarious co-worker foreplay. I know it sounds gay when it mostly guys, but
hey,
when it's not,
we don't discriminate here, sir.
No, they're getting the girls in on it too, and the girls probably get on it themselves because they ain't innocent at all either.
This is about as bad as it gets for him.
I'm not saying woman, but there ain't that many women.
Okay, we're not getting into this. He's got one more thing here that I got. There is it. Where is it? There he is.
This is Red-Pilled Warrior, MGTOW Human representing as always. As you can see, that I'm clearly outside.
Okay, so what I'm noticing, just so you guys all know, look at. This is like hours later, by the way. Where the hell is the MGTOW guy here again? This is the same wall I think. And if you look, he's charging his cell phone right here, boys and girls. Look at this, right there. He is plugged in to the outside wall, so this is his power source. I think he's homeless. I actually asked him down here. Let's see what he said. Are you homeless? His answer was, it's a sad week for humanity, and then he liked his own comment. Whatever that means. He was kissing too many dudes on the lips. Oh my god. His comments are awesome. I thought there was no humanity being last human on Earth. You truly are generic royalty. What does he say? And angel sent from the heaven. He can't even write. Yeah, he gets pretty upset. Anyways, yeah, that's fun.
Somewhere siphoning off some electricity.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah, they just say they shut off his electricity.
Siphoning off some electricity.
Oh, feeding off some electricity.
Oh, I tried tanning a lot today. The most I did, I don't know. But, at least in one day, I don't know. But I tried get.
Oh, this is a different wall. This is a different wall. The other one was red brick. This is a different kind of brick.
Tanning and feel better. Maybe not eat as much today, and I already know. I mean, since I'm exposed to the elements, it's freaking obvious. That
Multi TomTom made a video about GPS. Barry Kripke's wannabe gangsta young brother. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Multi TomTom, eh? That would be fun to leave the stream on last video.
I'm going to have some type of I'm going to get attacked or some shit by who knows what, chemicals or whatever. Of course, like here we got all these
everybody know that Multi TomTom
individuals coming out
channel?
of nowhere.
Multi Tom.
Just
is it one word?
All of a sudden, just taking what?
Somebody link Multi TomTom.
Yeah, it is Wi-Fi.
Oh, there's Kaiser Cube. That's your channel right there, buddy. Wow. 133 subscribers.
Anyways.
Everybody Kaiser Cube.
They should open
there
up
he is.
things.
I found him naturally. This is how I found you, literally.
Way better, but then again,
for Multi TomTom,
you know,
I found you,
I guess
right
taking fluoride or enhanced fluoride sours ain't the best thing to do. Will do ever something I could have done that would change things for the better? No, everything was so gridlocked, and I would never allow to make it certain amount.
Oh, True Rec Gaming, the family's okay. Some problems with my wife and I are dealing with some things, but other than that, everybody's healthy and safe so far, so yeah, we're okay. Somebody link Multi TomTom's channel. I want to go look at this GPS video quickly before bedtime. Betty Bice time. Or either that or Tarkov time, something like that. Oh, I can't find Multi TomTom. I'm not a loyal subscriber. I don't know his I don't know where to go for the multi. I don't know where to go for the Multi Tom. I gotta get this window back up. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Filter by channel? I just can't remember how to spell his name. Is there like, I can't remember if there's dashes in it or somebody spell them out. Multi. If I type Multi TomTom Flat Earth. Yeah, I don't know. Unless somebody can link Multi TomTom right now, I can't find him. Sent it on Discord. Okay, I got it sent to me. Thank you. Multi TomTom, everybody. All right, here we go.
This is an educational video for all those morons who think we live in a spinning basketball Earth and there are spaceships out there in space constantly falling to
Robert
Earth.
Williams.
And these spaceships are sending...
Do you think groans and grunts are him pooping? Yeah. It's so funny. He's a fun guy. I think he's homeless all of a sudden, really, but we'll see, I guess.
Signals to our mobile devices and GPS devices. Actually, this is a follow-up video to my previous one entitled GPS equals ground positioning system. This is a British Telecom exchange. This building is about 300 yards from where I live. Notice those radio masts on top of the roof. They also have these in the middle of the building and at the right at the far end of this building. Anyway, the point is that those masts are sending radio waves across the airwaves. It's the same principle as receiving the news and music on your transistor radio. Don't forget, these radio waves have different frequencies. For example, on your transistor radio, you can physically change frequency by simply turning a knob.
Let me see what I got.
The frequencies we currently have on our radios are FM,
window now,
which stands for frequency modulator, VHF, which is very high frequency, and SW, which is short wave.
Wow, it didn't even, you know what, this chat stream's behind.
The difference of these frequencies are the range it covers.
There it is.
For example, FM.
Yeah, my chat stream just got up. I just got telescope upgrades today. New primary mirror, anti-dew gear, collimating laser. I don't know what the hell that is. New videos soon. No more dripping mirrors in the summer. Interesting. So check out Kaiser Cube's channel for space shots, guys. CM at 1.5 or it will take a week. Yeah, that's a good point. You gotta, you know what? I thank you for the suggestion, honestly.
Covers a short distance and the quality is much better. VHF, possibly countrywide, and for worldwide or for the globe, the spinning globe, basketball Earth, it's the shortwave. Unlike the radio, your mobile device, your mobile phone device, is a transmitter and a receiver. It's a two-way communication system. That thing in the distance is what they call a cell tower. There is a reason why they call it a cell tower. And I will explain that later on when we get to the subject of UTM.
Now. It's
or
a cell tower, that's why.
Transverse Mercator, which is a grid system on our maps. There may be millions of these towers dotted around the country, and you see them as you're traveling along.
Jesus.
And there are also these masts on top of high-rise buildings, which you might not see. So how do these radio signals work, and how does it relate to the mobile phone device or the GPS device? When you're listening to your transistor radio and you move around the house, for example, if you move from your living room or to your bedroom where the signal is weak, you get crackling noise on your radio. That means the signal is very low. Same principle works with mobile phones and the GPS system. Whenever you move, you either move towards a high frequency
This will be our last video, guys. We're gonna watch this and then we'll start logging out here.
Range or low frequency range, which is indicated by the signal bars on top of your device. Okay, now let's get into the nuts and bolts of the GPS system.
Yeah, you guys are right. GS geology. Wow, upping him in speed made him talk like a real human. The differences in these frequencies is range. I thought wavelength came into at some point.
This is a UTM zone map. It's a grid system created on a map which is divided into different zones. Now, children, you might not know this, but in the old days, they only had maps, printed maps for navigation. these were printed according to scale. For example, a map may be using 1 centimeter for 1 mile or 1 kilometer. So in that respect, they can measure how far away a place is simply by using a ruler and calculating the scale ratio in the particular given map. Now that was all well and good. However, if they wanted to find a particular place, pinpoint a place, let's say a house that Adolf Hitler lived in, then that caused a problem. So to get around this problem, they further divided the zones. And if I can give an example for America, the large square would be the country of the United States. The second one would be the...
I'm listening to him, but right now he's just explaining refining the grid. You know, like it's...
The state of one of the states of America. And the third would be the city where you live. The fourth would be the county. And the fifth, the street where you live. So they can, with pinpoint accuracy, find where you live. So in this diagram, for example, they can pinpoint that church in the middle, where it is and how to get there. Then UTM gave way to the current Military Grid Reference System, or MGRS, which is now the standard for all coordination.
Okay.
When the authorities decided to grant civilians the access to the internet, they also decided to create a civilian UTM grid system. These are used in ground positioning systems today. There was a mass undertaking in the early 1990s.
Well, I'm waiting for him to say something stupid because I know what he's talking about right now.
90s to create software that would encompass this grid system. Every single coordinate system on Earth was compiled into this computer program. This project was outsourced to India. And as a result...
You will log out when stream says you can, damn it.
Companies like Garmin,
thanks, Bella.
TomTom,
Jeez, you
Google,
keep on,
etc.
buddy.
use this software today.
$2 New Zealand.
That is the backbone of the GPS.
My brain is hurting listening to him. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I've got a bit of history right here on the back on this part of the system.
Software in use today.
I thought he was going
to
talk
create
about
software that would encompass this grid system.
Well,
Every single coordinate system on Earth was compiled into this computer program. This project was outsourced to India. And as a result, companies like Garmin, TomTom, Google, etc. use this software today. That is the backbone of the GPS software in use today. So when you turn on your mobile phone or a GPS device, it's not magic that connects you to the internet. There are software embedded within these devices. For example, it uses X.25 for Wi-Fi. There are other protocols within these devices. For example, TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. There's NTS protocol, which synchronizes time across the computer devices.
Who cares?
And there are so many other protocols that perform a particular function. So this is not magic. This is due to hard work over the years to perfect the software and the hardware.
That's what
so
you do.
You don't really need flying spaceships constantly going around in circles over this spinning basketball Earth. They sold you a lie, and you believed it.
You didn't do anything to prove it. You just explained that you... This was your fuck... Oh my god. I wish Multi was in here. I wish he was here. Poor guy's not even here. He's a big fan, you know? You guys, I don't know if you know that, but Multi's a big fan of mine.
Children, I'm sorry.
He's been hanging around McToon a lot more lately, though. I feel kind of sad. Like, maybe I haven't been doing enough videos. I think I chased him away or something.
I'm the one who brings you bad news, to be the bearer of bad news. But the Earth is not a spinning basketball in space. The Earth is flat with hills, mountains, and valleys. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so Multi, if you do happen to watch this, Multi, and I hope you do, good explanation at not explaining anything. And I'm glad that you gave us the history of how a grid system works and how the government allowed civilian enterprises to use their technology. So thank you for the history lesson. Now that you got it from the same place everybody else can get their history lesson from because you're so knowledgeable, can you explain to me what that has to do with anything? Something fun fact for everybody. Did you know that if your phone goes over a certain speed, the GPS shuts off? Like, no joke. It's the speed of sound almost. But if the GPS in your phone detects that it's going that, like, it's like 650 miles an hour or something, like, you basically have to be riding a fighter jet to go that fast. But it's like right near the speed of sound. If it detects that your phone is going that fast, it stops sending it GPS coordinates. Now, you tell me what in the world they would want your phone to not be able to know where it is all of a sudden if it was going that fast. What are they trying to avoid by making it so your phone gets disabled at a supersonic speed? Doom, 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 doom. There's a lot of smart people in the audience. I know you're going to know the answer to this. Somebody's got it. What are they trying to avoid? Remember, this is a military decision that they stop sending GPS signal to items that are not their military that go over a certain speed. You guys know you guys are like 20, 25 seconds behind me, so I do have to give you the time to catch up to this. So in the meanwhile, I'm just going to sit here and be awesome like this. I'm going to go. Right? Just being awesome. That's all I'm doing. It's trying to be anyways, you know. You know how it is. You know how it is. You guys got this. You got this. I'm looking for the chat here. Here it comes. Does anybody know? Any answers? No? Oh, I'm waiting. I see a gap. Maybe people are typing. I'll give them a chance. You guys got a chance. Why would they shut it off? I know the answer. Why would they shut it off? Jeopardy. What is accuracy? Well, yeah, I think Kaiser Cube already nailed it with the Jeopardy style. I'll be honest with you. I'm not great at alien abduction. That is an interesting answer, NANA, and I like the way you're thinking. Because you know what, you're right. You know what, if it did go that fast, you're right. They should shut off GPS coordinates because the aliens will know everything at that point. It's true. I think Kaiser Cube nailed it. I'm not very good at Jeopardy, but I think your Jeopardy answer of what is accuracy was probably the correct one. Weapon systems with heat shield, so it can be used as a guided missile. Exactly. Tracking the GPS in a pilot's phone. Well, no, because we're talking faster than... Well, that actually is an interesting thing, but I don't think the fighter pilots bring their phones necessarily with them. That is interesting. I never thought of that one, but it is, generally speaking, the answer I was looking for is, so this cannot be used as the computer for a guided missile. I think there are exceptions. I think you can use these to guide a rocket to space, but it has to be like registered and all that stuff, and they have to give you specific codes and stuff that allow you to get access to the system as it goes to... Yeah, what is telemetry? Exactly. So, and actually, amateur rocket builders will take their phones. There's rules. They have to have the glass removed so that there's no glass going into space, because glass will turn into a million shards of everything. And they actually use smartphones as the guidance system for rockets, for amateur rocketry these days. But like I said, if they go over a certain speed, there's rules and stuff, because the GPS will just shut off. And it's mostly for like the Middle East and stuff like that and everything, or wherever they're firing a lot of rockets and stuff. I shouldn't say the Middle East. Anywhere where they're potentially loading one of these onto a rocket as a guidance system. Because once you use this thing, I mean, if you got GPS and maps and everything like that, just hit whatever you want at that point. It can run a rocket. These phones will run a rocket no problem. Not a SpaceX rocket. That's ridiculous. But a little rocket just trying to hit a target, that's easy. Yeah, it's a weird world we live in, you know, the ability to hit a target the way we can nowadays. Yeah, and that's another thing, Christopher, communication error with the satellites. Christopher, you cued me on another thing. A lot of people don't realize this, but now the GPSs nowadays are way more accurate than they ever used to be on our phones. You used to drive along with a Garmin or with like a TomTom, like he was talking about there, and it would put you off the road. It would put you like way off in the ditch somewhere. And part of the reason for that was that the military dictated the accuracy of the civilian GPS system. So the same GPS system that we use right now is used by the military. The difference is the military technology has extra code systems in it, and they communicate with the network in a way where they get an accuracy level that we do not get access to. theirs is right down to like this, just like a foot of accuracy, whereas I think nowadays we're down to 10 feet or 15 or maybe it's 20 feet of accuracy. But there was a time when I think when they first turned it on, it was like 150 feet or 300 feet. It was like quite a variance of accuracy because they were a little worried about how the technology was going to be used. But then later, as more countries got GPS, Russia has their own GPS system, China, they just started tightening it down. Plus, technology was moving in a way that GPS was becoming very much part of our everyday lives. I mean, who doesn't use their map almost whenever? So, you said you cued me? That one went over my head. Laughs. I think that one went over my head. You said you cued me. I'm lost on that one. I'm sorry, Kaiser. In fairness, at Brainy Beaver, NASA got to the moon with a fraction of the computer power of your phone. Oh, a fraction. A lot of people don't realize that. I wonder if I have one here. Graphic calculator. Or not even a graphic calculator, just a calculator. A lot of people don't realize that the like just a like scientific calculator that you'd take to math class is actually got more computing power in some cases than the computer that was running Apollo. And, you know, that's why when the flat earthers say, oh, can you believe we went back there, blah, 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 it's like, well, actually I can. And the reason we haven't gone back is because it was a piece of trash. Nobody wants to get back in that thing. They're like, they beat the Russians. We can stop risking our lives for no reason. Because let's face it, there was nothing there. Why didn't we keep going back? It was a bunch of dust on the moon. You know, we took home some rocks. We jumped around. We played in the sand a bit, you know. We said, hey, we've been here. We've done this. I mean, you're not going to keep going back to a place. It's 11 feet, and the accuracy had nothing to do with anything wrong. It's 11 feet, and the accuracy had nothing to do with anything wrong. General relativity just wasn't used for the reasons you just mentioned. And the accuracy had nothing to do with anything wrong. If the accuracy was turned down in the early O's, plus the military may use crypto keys to increase accuracy within a meter. Yeah, like it was turned down as in like tightened or loosened, you mean the accuracy. I'm not sure which direction. But either way, yeah, they control the accuracy because the GPS system is still very much, I believe, a military system. Maybe I'm wrong. We never landed on the moon. Thanks God it's flat. You're so sweet. Moon cheese. I mean, he's done here.
These are used in...
He talked. I'm going to turn him off. I've had enough of these flat earthers. We can just chat for a couple minutes on the way out here, and then I'll outro my way out and go drink another extremely large coffee. Probably should go to bed, but I won't. Why would I do what my therapist wants me to do? Just kidding. Anyways. Beeve, 6 meters is the commonly accepted intentional inaccuracy in consumer GPS. My sources are old. Don't kill me. No. I think you're right. I think it's something like 12 feet, something like that. Sounds about right. Or 6. No, that would be more like 18. So yeah, so more like 20 feet or something like that. So that's what I had heard. Maybe like 20 feet, something like that. So general relativity actually throws off GPS by a very large amount. Oh, okay. We're going back to mine water and gold from the moon. Well, fair enough. Man, they found asteroids out there that are made of pure steel. Like, just like refined steel. Like, that they suspect. I mean, like, how do you know, I guess? But they've got their ways. When they suspect it's just like a big asteroid of steel. It's like, that would be kind of a great thing you could lock onto and bring back. It's refined steel. Like, I think one of them was like, almost like a stainless steel or something, they figure. It was like a... Anyways, pure. A lot of times it's pure too, because it's got no, it doesn't have the same kind of, same kind of impurities that we have here on Earth. You have to compensate GR and even special relativity for GPS to be accurate. That makes sense. Well, yeah, because things are moving faster and slower, and so time is moving differently. That is very messed up. It's so crazy. We're doing so many crazy things that the flat earthers don't even contemplate, and it's just insane. If you are still in here and you haven't hit the like button and you are enjoying yourself, please feel like doing that. If you haven't hit subscribe and you're also enjoying yourself, maybe hit the subscribe button. We are going to shut this down in the next couple minutes here. So I'm just letting people get their final says in. Everybody can say goodbye. We can all give big waves and kisses and hugs and everything to each other and whatever. Yeah. I want to try to get a guest on, even if it's just one of like Dick or somebody like that one of these nights. It'd be nice to have somebody to bounce some stuff off of and have a little bit of a change like that one of these nights. So, and maybe I'll see if I can get Poisoning the Well on again, since that was like a night where I guess everybody in the world was streaming against me, and so I think in the end I ended up having, I don't know, I think it was like 20 or 30 people, and it was like there was just a whole bunch of people streaming. So I'd love to have them on when we can have more people in the chat, because I think they're a lot of fun the first time. They enjoyed themselves. They said they'd love to come back. So I'd like to work with that and try to get them back again. That's fun people, you know? And by the way, if you haven't seen Poisoning the Well, go on YouTube, type in Poisoning the Well. Their avatar is going to be those two guys. One, you can't miss it. And there's Poisoning the Well Live, their live channel. They do a live stream every Saturday? I can't quite remember right now, but they do a live stream every week right now. So, and they're going to be producing more content on their main channel again, because they've had a bit of a down year. So, but yeah, all right. To the people that have donated, thank you very much. To the people that have joined the membership, I can't believe you guys were sitting there waiting for my membership to light up so you could just hit the join button. I will log out when the stream. Yeah, that's that. Oh, another donation. My goodness. Thank you very much. Later, guys. See, it hasn't even come up in the chat. There it is. Later, guys. Have a good one. Thank you very much, Bella. You've been far too kind to me. Everybody watching, the fact that you guys are in here and you're just putting the watch time in, it's all very important. If you do have somebody that you know that might enjoy the content, feel free to hit share. And I will have a video tomorrow. As soon as I log off this stream, I'm going back into the editor and removing that damn effect that stupid effect that did that. So, or maybe I'll pay for it. Either way, I have to deal with that, because that was obnoxious. That big old hit film across the front. Like, yeah, let's just ruin the center of my video. But yeah, so tune in tomorrow, please, and check out my video. It'll probably be in the afternoon sometime, because I do have things going on. What day is it? Tomorrow, is it? Well, it's Friday, right? I think it's Friday right now, right? Okay, I've lost track of time in coronavirus, guys. I don't know what day of the week it is anymore, even. That's right, because normally it'd be Wednesday. It's Thursday. I didn't stream on Wednesday because Team and all that were streaming. Mike71, welcome to the Woodcutters. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for the stream, Peter Harrington says. Thank you for coming, buddy. Once again, had a blast. Thanks, Randy Nemi. I appreciate you coming. The WAAS system compensates for inaccuracy in North America. Neat. Basically, in the 90s, the civilian access had no GRSP computed, and the military access did. So yeah, so one ended up very accurate, and the other ones was kind of like hit and a miss. But it worked enough that you could tell you were in this corner of the ocean or a lake, let's face it. Oh man, I'm yawning now. It's definitely late. So, thank you for coming. I'm going to start logging out very aggressively. Mike71, I do appreciate you joining up again. I already said that, but it's still crazy. I see you there. Anybody I missed in the chat, I had seen Fact Art, I believe, earlier. I got The Real Non Sequitur, Chrismer and Dave. Thank you for coming. The Real Non Sequitur, Mandelbrosette, Bo Nielsen. Hey, Bo Nielsen. Haven't seen you around much. Or maybe I have. I recognize the name anyways. Let's put it that way. Nikki Daly, Kaiser Cube, Jinzu. I pronounce it wrong every time. Just butcher the heck out of it. Mr. Andret, NANA. Oh my goodness. The list goes on. Streamlabs, one of my best commenters. GS Geology, Darth Weezius. Yeah, I mean, thanks God it's flat. That's why you need to find salvation in God. You actually? Is he for real? I just woke up. I don't know. I can't tell if that's all jokes. It looks like jokes. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you for coming, Amy. Yeah, GS Geology, I see you there. Mother of Dragons, hello, love the streams as usual. Brainy Beaver, night-night, and sleep sweet. Thank you very much for coming. I may play a Tarkov round, but I'll try to get to bed fairly at a decent time if I can here. Nope, that was close enough. Hey, there you go, Jinzu. Jinzu? Yeah, I got it, Jinzu. I can pronounce it. Brainy Beaver could be because it's 8 a.m. here. Holy crap, Bo. Pineapple pizza, I haven't forgotten. You guys gave me some money for pineapple pizza. I will order a pineapple pizza and we will eat it on stream together, okay, everybody? It'll happen. Right now, ordering stuff's kind of funny. It's like you gotta go, like, wait outside, like, scrub your hands before you come in. You're like, I'm here to get something, pass it through the grid. Big plexiglass thing and somebody just sliding it underneath like a slot. Thanks. It's a different world. Okay, so I am going to hit this outro button in 2 seconds because I'll never do it otherwise. I'll just start talking. You know me. Pineapple on pizza is good. Don't know about a pizza with only pineapple. Pineapple and pizza and me have never got along, but I will do it because I love you guys, and people gave me money and they donated and said, buy a pineapple pizza. And I promised I would, and I'm a man of my word, or a beaver of my, something or other. But honestly, thanks for coming, everybody. I'm gonna hit this outro button in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye, have a good night, and I love you, and I added the newest Patreons. The members will be added to the outro very much right away, not for the video for tomorrow, because it's already produced, but for the next one, okay? So thank you very much, have a good night, bye-bye, everybody. You must make FDA if you watch you eat it. Nice. Does he like it or not like it? I know that Team Skeptic doesn't like pineapple pizza. All right, night-night, guys.